we ready to go? I'm ready to go. What's up, y'all? How's it going? Sorry, I just finished eating dinner, because what's planning and timing and stuff? How's it hanging? How are we doing? Can anyone talk? Because, like, I certainly can't. Anyway, it's Sunday. We're gonna do some more Disco Elysium. I'm gonna apologize for more things. Because, oh boy! I was starting to get to that point in the game where I was like, you know what? Like, whatever. All the shitty things that Harry has done, I can move on from. We've apologized. We're doing what we can to make it better. Excuse me. And then they just drop more shit on our lap, being like, oh yeah, you thought it was done? You thought we were done. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna mess around too much. We're just gonna get into it. If that sounds good. Spotify. Shh. Spotify. Shh. Game capture. Come on. Catch up. Catch up. There you go. There we go. Right. Oh, Harry. Oh, Harry. You've done it bad. You are still doing it bad. You continue to do it bad. But yeah, what did we find out yesterday? We got into the fishing village portion of town, which is cool. Got to talk to a little group of alcoholics over here. Found out I ran my car into the river. 'Cause why not? And, we had a super cute scene with Kim.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone. He can't be more than 5 years old. He watches his brother kick the stone with his tongue lolling out of his mouth.
You guys look identical. Where's your mom?
Kids don't reply, absorbed in their little game.
Alright, you guys look
The
identical.
stone-kicking one becomes frantic all of a sudden, as if that's something to be scared of. The obvious fact that you just stated.
He looks just like me.
Yeah, I said that.
The boy doesn't answer. His brother throws another rock. Both of their hair is covered in some kind of dirt.
Are they orphans?
You're bad with kids.
And what are you, Kid Master General?
Maybe I am.
The time
Now,
has come
how
for
about some
tequila's
actual police
sunset,
work?
the
We are
end
not
of
getting
all
anything
things.
here.
Thank you, Kimrold. Thank you, Jody, for the bit. And yeah, yes. Oh, Tequila Sunset. I need to find a situation in which I can scream that. 'Cause it's gotta happen. It's gotta happen. Alright, later, kids. I hope you're okay. Street sign is a legible below the graffito. What's this? Hard to see the details. The colors are all warm and welcoming. The colors, all warm and welcoming, are cozy, though. Cool. Flower trough where nothing really grows. Maybe in spring. Can I go in here? Hello? Sorry. Knock knock. Hello? Feel safe and warm here. Not like outside. Oh, is this where the orphans hang out?
Hello, mister.
A young girl, barely 4 or 5 years old, sits on the sofa. She's looking at you with frank curiosity.
She clutches
Scream
a
everywhere.
small stuffed
Alright,
animal.
valid.
Occasionally, she twirls it around.
I heard there was a girl here who has armored gloves. Is that you?
Oh, I had gloves. Very big ones. Heavy, too.
Where did you get these gloves?
Found them when Lemmy and I were playing hide and seek. In an empty house. Where no one lives. I think someone hid them there.
The house with the chair or the house with the box? I'm sorry your internet's being stupid, but I appreciate you just chilling here with us.
She doesn't want you to think she stole them.
And where are the gloves
I
now?
hid them. The twins were going to take them. They're stupid.
No, they're just mischievous. She lifts her stuffed toy up and looks into its one remaining eye as though searching for confirmation.
We're going to need those gloves. It's for important police business.
He enunciates the last two words carefully.
Oh.
She doesn't seem to understand, but the lieutenant's tone has conveyed to her the important part.
They're in my sandcastle. Behind our house.
Oh, okay.
Under sand. You can break the castle. It's not very good.
I'm sure it's lovely, but I appreciate that you've given me
My mom's
permission.
outside. And I don't really know about my dad.
She gives you a bright smile like it's a good thing. Are the twins outside your brothers?
Yes. They don't want to play with me. They're older and play outside.
Gotta beat them up.
They look the same. Sometimes I can't tell them apart.
They look identical, right? I said the same
They
thing.
look identical.
She slowly processes the word, then snickers with laughter. She is precious and I love her. Oh, baby. What's that? Pointed at the stuffed bird hanging from the ceiling.
Grouse.
She smiling
You
bright,
might be able
broadly.
to get on Gart's good side if you replace the broken scooter you almost certainly broke.
Yes, but what's it for?
I don't know.
Can I have it? I know someone who really likes stuffed birds.
Sure. Just go and get it. I don't like it anyway. It looks angry.
Lily, you are dope as fuck. I love you. What's the thing you're holding?
It's Lammy. He's my friend. So.
She holds the
Hi.
fuzzy. She holds the fuzzy beast up to demonstrate.
Lamby is a stuffed lamb that, admittedly, has seen better days. One of the eye buttons is missing, and the fur is tattered in several parts.
Lammy looks soft. Okay, well, pleased to meet you, Lammy.
Lammy usually doesn't like strangers. But you're also fuzzy, like Lammy.
Thanks. All right.
Bye.
Girl's large, curious eyes remain fixed on you. Thanks, Lily. You're super cool. We'll go give that to Gart, see if that fixes anything. I don't care for him. But I do feel vaguely responsible for destroying the room and breaking the bird. I'm doing it because I feel bad for the bird, not because I like Gart. Alright, let's go take care of the sandcastle.
Weather has not been kind to Lily's little sandcastle. The once mighty towers are quickly eroding away. You can see something shining back to you from what must have been a vast underground catacomb network.
Broken.
The little castle? The reigning lord must have come upon some really tough times to let it sleep in such decrepitude.
Reach into the catacombs and pull out the shiny
The
object.
walls and floors give way to the giant's greed, collapse and present you with a pair of ceramic.
Cool gloves, cool gloves, cool gloves!
Congratulations. That's the gauntlets down then. We're doing good on the armor collection front.
Cool gloves, cool gloves, cool gloves. +2 to interfacing. Hell yeah, might as well! Might as well! Dope, 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 dope. Looks like we've got a skill point that we should spend. What tasks do we have? I can do hand-eye coordination again. I should. I don't want to keep dumping stuff into physical instrument because he's already like getting pissy with me all the time. Yeah, cool gloves. What's up, Marshall? How's it going, man? Right, volition is one that I should probably take care of because of the doorbell. Can't go back. Stepping in a bit before D&D. I
As you
appreciate
fold your
it.
fingers into a fist,
Hopefully
you
the session
realize you
goes
could knock
well
anyone out
tonight.
with one punch. The white ceramic gloves wrap around your digits comfortably.
I will be responsible with this. This is just to protect me from harm, not to show off. Decked out in future armor like a cop ought to be. I will be
The
responsible with
hardened
this.
vitreous enamel, at once sleek and light, adds a glow to your cheeks and a spring to your step. Just imagine what a full suit of this stuff could do for you.
This is long sought after enemy technology. I can't just enjoy it, I must study it. This gear could line my pockets with cash. I could probably sell it to some other cops. Yeah, I want the full set. One down, 2 pieces to go, here I come. Can't enjoy it, I must study it.
This is a highly specialized kinetic redistributor meant to stop bullets. Wear it. Observe its properties. See if there's a weakness in the design.
Still fighting zombie dinosaurs, so probably it's hard to screw that up. Facts? Also,
For
I
the
need to
day
know
you
more
have
about
to
these
fight someone
dinosaur
covered in
zombies.
material.
Okay. What is this? Really hurts to punch his armor. Sword wouldn't even leave even a scratch. A bullet would bounce right off. Still, there must be some flaw in it that would allow you to stand your ground against this dangerous enemy technology. You just have to figure out what it is. Possibly by beating yourself while wearing it? Shooting yourself? Let's see. Ooh. Okay, maybe I want to unlock a thought for that. What do we got? God, this area is massive. Can we not go through here? Apparently not. Can't go up there. That's a big ol' no. Hello, box. Take all. The rear tire of a motor carriage adorns these reeds. Rust-eaten letters read Mazut. Mazut? Getting all these quick travel locations now. Is this the church? No. What's this? Dead phone, a smashed receiver like someone hung up too hard. You can imagine why. Calls become terrible sometimes. Mood. Feel the shadow of a very large building fall on you. This is the church. More like historical echoes. Some Norwegian warlocks in Calgary are trying to fuck up some infrastructure on the railroad, and they found a big archaeological dig to mess about with. I'm here for it. Zombie dinosaurs. An altar shrouded in dark or something like that. It's too dark to tell. Okay, can we go inside now that I've looked around? Right,
Heavy
as you do.
Wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation appears in stark contrast to the padlock, carelessly drilled into the wood.
Rattle the doors to see if they open.
Nothing happens, only the sound of the padlock rattling against the door.
I don't think that's going to work.
Inspect the
The
carpentry.
carving on the door is block-like and angular, like the church itself. 2 large beams shoot downwards, sinking into the wood before they reach the threshold.
Run your hand over the beam, back up and look at the door.
The surface is smooth from the wind, but moist to the touch.
Take a closer look at the
This
padlock.
cheap-looking padlock is sturdily built. It shackles together a hasp and a staple screwed into the wooden door. The lock is adorned with a yellow sticker. It'll be easier to break the staple than the lock. Also, that sticker is interesting, somehow.
Look at the
You see a yellow
sticker!
circle with 2 X's and a big curve below them that looks like a mouth. You're pretty sure you haven't seen it before, but what the symbol depicts is clear enough. A smiling dead guy. The curve makes it smile.
Welcome,
and the
Allie.
X's make it dead.
How goes? Have you seen this symbol
He
before?
takes off his glasses and uses a blue handkerchief to thoroughly wipe them clean before inspecting the sticker.
Oh, energy.
Then he looks
I
up,
feel that.
pauses, and replies.
Take a minute to just chill out. Relax. It's all good. We're here to just chill today. I feel that.
No.
What does it look like to
Looks
you?
like a dead man smiling. Suggests junior delinquency.
What is suggestive of junior
I
delinquency
haven't
here?
seen that sticker before, and I'm not a youth.
Can I peel it off?
There's nothing
Hell
like the
yeah,
sound of a
hell
sticker
yeah,
unpeeled.
hell yeah.
Now it's stuck to your thumb.
Put the sticker on your ledger, right on the cover.
Voila. Looks very modern.
Inspect the
The
staple.
padlock passes through a staple that's been hastily attached to the wood. Closer inspection reveals that one of the screws is not a screw at all, but a nail. The work has been done recently and is unprofessional, to say the least.
If you really think we should get in there, we need to find some other way.
Where do you think we should start?
Can you hear the pulsing bass underneath the east wind? A sure sign of junior delinquency.
Junior delinquency. Only that is one way of describing it. I mean, you said from the east, right? This is not eastward, but that's fine. I want to explore. Those rusty gears have turned the whole machine. Used to turn the whole machine. Building before you has the engine must have been a big one. Helps to, like, read. Like, actually read. Chain trails off into the ocean to who knows where. This barrel has been recently discarded. It still smells of fuel oil.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
What is this thing anyway?
It's military. A service depot of some sort.
Used to service what?
Probably something that is no longer there.
I mean, might as well try.
You rattle the handle a bit, then push on the door with all your weight. It does not budge. Not only is it locked, it's also jammed shut.
Door shut tight. How can we get in there?
We don't get in there.
What do you mean? We get into, like, everywhere.
You're just going to have to accept the fact that you can't get in through every single door.
I'm not gonna accept this. The door could be part of the
Relax.
investigation.
No one's hiding in there. If we can't open it, others can't either. And others, they can't get in.
Oh, alright. Walk away. Kim, you don't understand. I can't let anything go. I am holding on to everything forever. Why do you think I'm an alcoholic? Someone's made a campfire here a long time ago. That's what I'm saying. What if there's things in there? Rusted broken control box for the radio relay tower. This ladder is too rusty to climb. Sea air has eaten away at it. Box. A scented scarf. +1 for shivers and negative due to physical instruments. I'm gonna keep the horrific necktie on, but I do want to see what it looks like. I almost looked respectable. Look, I can pretend that I'm put together. I say while still carrying a plastic bag and wearing a hobo cap. Alright, come back, horrific necktie. What's this? Excuse me? Off in the distance where the post trail off tiny inlets? What the fuck? Also, what was that noise? Okay. What else? What else? What else? I'm still looking for Lena's husband, aren't I? Boardwalk rises to your south. It casts its long shadow over you. Okay. Cool. And this is where I came from. No. Yes? Kind of. White polo shirt and some money. What does it do? Rhetoric and empathy, or +1 to rhetoric, -1 to empathy, +1 to conceptualization, -1 to suggestion. My empathy is pretty high, isn't it? That's the wrong one. Oh my god, I am just gonna click on all the wrong things. Yeah, my empathy is at a 7. I could technically take a hit to that. I'll consider it. Okay. Sorry, Kim, we're taking a few detours. New place, new place. Gotta look around. It's important. Alright, what's up here? Someone must have worked hard to smash the plastic dome. Good for them. Buzz, hum, the electricity flows through the wires with audible power. Touch them. Hey, hey, hey! I hope your weekend is going well, Andrew. I appreciate you popping in, though. Bars covered these long, dusty windows. Okay, there's too many places to look.
You see a once bright mural towering above you. The signage has peeled off over the years, but you can still make out Feld Electrical R&D.
Turn away. Got anything to say about it?
And Mikhail noticed the windows, especially with how there are no windows on the south side. This was to deal with.
Bloodman stands next to his son, pointing to the weather-worn ruins. He sees you approaching and smiles.
You officers, come to investigate the historic subtext of West Martinez? I'm Untitled Chapter. You must be Kim Kitsuragi, right? I was just telling my son about this building.
How do you
Not a lot of
you know
people
Kim?
realize the historic significance here. Very rich in hypertext.
Nice to meet you.
Hold on, hypertext?
Yes, hypertext. Young Carp and the collection of cultural hyperlinks.
He's just making up fancy words. This doesn't mean anything.
That's how I feel about a Half-Light. Wait, what was that about the windows
Oh
before?
yes. So Mikhail, they had to deal with monitor glare, especially in the summer. They still had vector monitors back then. That was 49 years ago. So they didn't have windows on the south wall.
You and Kim know each other?
No, I can't say that we've met before, but I've heard of Kim, of course. Mikhail, say hi to the officers.
Wasn't there a Hyper Studio thing from the 90s? I have no idea. I don't know. Maybe? He rests his hand on the boy's shoulder. The child stays hidden behind the hem of his father's coat, clutching to his worm-themed coloring book.
Mikhail's a little tired today. We spent all night trying to run Orbis on his radio computer. Have you heard of it? It's a programming language used in Grad. Quite tricky, but he wanted to play this Grad-made adventure program. We've been getting really into worms lately. But I assume you're not here for giant worms when there are so many real things to see. Just as I was telling Mikhail before, this is where the Coalition landed in 08. We could be standing on what is the most interesting landmark in Revachol West.
He points to the building again.
This man is your half-brother. You feel it. But why?
What's so fascinating about an empty old building?
But it's not just any empty old building.
He raises his hand to his eyes to shield himself from the freezing snow. All four of you turn to admire the mural before you.
What not a lot of people know is this used to be the R&D department of Feld Electrical. And Feld, which now sells ink cartridges mostly, was once a top dog in the turn-of-the-century cybernetics boom.
Hold on. What's R&D?
Look at the building looming over you.
It looks old and weathered, with seagulls picking apart its stone
Research
and
and
metal
development.
carcass.
Right?
Pushing
I mean, that's
underfoot
the only thing
has
that I
taken
know
hold of the
R&D to
collapsed
mean.
rooftop. Some kind of bird has set up a nest on a broken windowsill.
Wait, what's an R&D department? Might as well
It's
ask.
an acronym for research and development. They don't use it anymore.
Smells brightly. Laugh lines around his eyes.
You're probably more familiar with RTD, Research and Technological Development.
I don't think I've ever heard of this Feld Electrical.
That's not surprising. Only a vestigial ink cartridge and ferrotape manufacturer remains.
Oof, I gotta sit up. I'm already sinking.
They started out as a midway electronics outfit in Königstein 2 centuries ago. After an aggressive move to Revachol, Feld became a global player in the emerging personal electronics market of the pre-revolutionary era.
Okay.
Still, Tricentennial was beating them in business machines. But Feld had an ace up their sleeve. Or should I say, they were developing an ace up their sleeve? I'm mixing my metaphors here.
What was that ace?
It was here in Martinez, possibly in this very building, that they developed prototypes for a tape computer.
A tape computer.
An elegant folding mechanism of rollers and ferrotape ribbons, portable enough to be a take-it-home solution. Revolutionizing business machines, possibly even bring them to the average consumer, which is a feat of engineering even today's giants. Rehm, ICN, and Zam haven't
Tricentennial
achieved
is that
it.
company with the creepy lady doorbell. Yes! Thank you! I thought that sounded familiar, but I couldn't remember because she said it was one thing, but it was labeled as another, and I wasn't sure. That was also like 2 weeks ago. Slipstream, thank you. Yeah, so there's the... So just... I was gonna say, I wonder if this folding mechanism thing that he's talking about, the tape computer, is that what we found in the doomed business district building or whatever? Is that what he's, like, referring to? Did they, like, steal it? That just means we gotta get into this building now. Or attempt to get into this building.
Indeed. What?
The revolution!
Oh, it speaks! The boy wipes his nose on his sleeve.
Unfortunately, their moonshot project never made it to the market. Feld's move to Revachol backfired. The revolutionary government liquefied their assets and expropriated those very advanced prototypes. Possibly from this very building, or one of the adjacent ruins.
He pauses, pointing to the other building, then
All of
continues.
this was built by Feld, even a boardwalk. Wild Pines built Martinez proper as a resort for their middle management. Feld built this side of town for R&D.
Okay. So you're saying that Field Electrical built this boardwalk?
Yes, they even built a pleasure wheel, but that got destroyed in the war.
A pleasure wheel?
Excuse me, so sorry. The lieutenant looks wistfully at the horizon, as if picturing gondolas rising to the sky.
Perhaps reminded of a childhood memory. It's clear he would prefer there were a big wheel, lighting up the coast.
Because he's a precious, sweet child.
Yes, to lure in their star engineers. This part of Martinez was nothing but
Okay.
reeds before Feld arrived. They had to make the prospect of living here attractive. It was supposed to become a global center for innovation in cybernetics. But history had other plans.
What happened to the engineers, the company
I'm
people?
afraid it didn't end well for the boys. But this story is a bit too dark for little Mikhail here. Now, if you were to ask about tape computers,
What did the revolutionaries do with those advanced tape
they
computers?
used them for military communications, but also to write and send out press releases. The most notorious example being Le
Quite
Code
probably cryptid reads. There's so much to do on this side of the river. It's very difficult to keep track of it all because it's like as I'm like wandering through, I start remembering like all the other stuff. Like, oh god, we got to look at the cryptids and and now this where it's like, okay, I guess this is starting to tie back into the nerd basement. And then like excuse me, trying to find like all the parts of the armor, also trying to find some of the signatures for Everett, which I'm kind of here or there about anyway, because, you know, what's he gonna do for me?
What's the Mars Decree? I mean the radio transmissions.
We're
sent out
like,
to news
we're getting to
agencies
a
and
point
work
where
elements by the
we're gonna
newly
have so
created
much
Commune
to
of
do.
Revachol on the 7th of March in the year 02.
Need yarn and a cork board. In game? Or IRL?
It's a beautiful piece of text, actually. A singer-songwriter I know, Charette, called it a love poem to Revachol on her political concept album, Bombessier dans ce Lind.
IRL for trying the storylines.
Local library in Revachol.
Yes, actually, at this point, probably.
I tried to get Mikhail to memorize it. Tried to. Someone was much too interested in worms to be paying any attention.
Cute.
Actually, no one knows. No one even knows what a computer made entirely of tape would look like. But word has
We'll
it,
just get very,
they were
like,
very elegant,
Charlie Day about it.
exquisite, alien-looking turn-of-the-century hardware.
Okay.
10 years ago, I did a little freelancing, I guess you could say. I was a special consultant for an exhibition at the Wompty Dumpty Dum Center in Vredefort, Oranje. It raised the same
Wompty
questions,
Dumpty
and
Dum?
we had lengthy discussions with Paul
It's fun to
Ockerman,
say.
who was head curator at the time. This was before the twins Keith and Guy Jews joined the team, trying to...
Wait, did he just say Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center?
Yeah, he did.
He did it. He said Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center, like it's the most natural thing in the world. This is all ninsy-pinsy garbage for sissy people.
Get out of here, physical instrument. Okay, back to... Where were we? Tape computers, I
Yes,
think?
tape computers and Feld electrical.
I wanted to
Well,
ask
of
you
course.
something.
What else?
You look like someone who has money. Great, thank you for all the
No,
interesting
thanks
information.
to you for having me and little Mikhail here to pick your brain. A very interesting conversation indeed.
I need to stop asking everyone for money. I'll probably do it later. I just can't... Morally, I can't do it on our first meeting. Another power box. It charges nothing now. It is empty. Fence blocks the path. No way in... Or no way on from here. Okay, but can I get in?
The remaining
Yeah.
windows rattle from
I'll
the
ask them
stone
later, but I just can't on
They're
the
covered
first
in a
meeting.
thick
That's
layer of
rude.
They must have been like this for 40 years.
Not on the first meeting! Okay, maybe like 1 or 2 people, but that's because they were jerks. This guy seemed nice. Don't make me explain my lack of logic. Try to see inside.
Dripping water falls from a high place.
Do
All you
sweeties
can
get
see
money?
is the shadow of their collapsing staircase.
I didn't ask her for money after meeting. I don't. We talked already. I didn't ask her for money immediately.
No.
And I thought it would be funny. I
want to
didn't
try.
expect her to actually give
You
me
know-
anything.
I had a partner once. They called him Eyes, because he had to show me things. It's that bad.
Oh.
This partner of his, Eyes, things didn't end well. It saddens him to say his name. Don't even ask. He wouldn't answer. Maybe some other small talk.
Oh, we'll just finish the thought. Oh, Farley. That was a big jump. Can I take this? Is this a jacket? Can it be mine now?
Someone has left an unidentifiable article of clothing on this railing. It smells really bad.
Oh.
The cloth, if you can still call it that, makes a soft crunching sound as you thrust your finger into it. It's streaked with dried seagull shit and tangled with pieces of seaweed. A dangling arm suggests that there might be a jacket beneath the crust of filth.
Please tell me you're not taking that with you.
Why
If
not?
there are no encrusted jackets, then you're already carrying around enough as it is.
It's mine, Kim! You can't tell me what I can and can't keep! Bottles! Coin-operated weighing machine. Hasn't been used for a decade. Makeshift roof vagrants have tried to make the boardwalk habitable. Oh. No, can't do anything with that yet. Money and bottles! all sorts of fun things. +2 to encyclopedia, -1 to perception. What is my perception? 2. You call them nerd specs. I think I look very respectable at this point. They're better than these bad boys. Do I want it? I don't want to take that hit to perception, though. Respectable. Okay. Whatever, man. You're not wrong. Oh, I can
As you
interact
hold
with
it
it.
in your hands, it makes an uncomfortable crunching sound.
Man, how did this jacket get so disgusting?
It's a sordid, filthy tale, not for the weak. Are you sure you can stomach it?
Think about it.
It occurs to you that you're not even holding the jacket itself, but rather the thick crust of jetsam and seagull shit that ensconces it.
Gross.
Why? Why did you think about it? Look at your hands. They're covered in muck.
You. Flick your
Now
hands.
you're just flicking that shit everywhere. This is a disaster. You'll never get the smell out.
But why is it in my interact? Here, your face.
The bullet is still safely sealed away in a plastic bag. There, a rifle.
Oh, shit.
Revolutionary period.
I, like,
Your bullet
fully was
looks
expecting
be
to fail
old
that.
4.46 millimeter from the surplus left over from the turn of the century. Probably an antique or a retrofitted antique. The 4.46 caliber was widely used with the Belmargrave rifle, a Revolutionarian manufacturer. The BM dominated the battlefields of the Insulindian theater of the anti-centennial revolution 50 years ago.
Is that the rifle that I sold?
No, but Zeliger, a major firearm manufacturer, ended up with a surplus after the war.
I thought it was
So
broken.
there are still a lot of these old military rifles floating around.
I was just...
Usually broken. The quality was appalling.
I thought the one that I sold was broken. Now I'm panicking. Oh no!
Antiques enthusiasts,
Allie!
guerrilla fighters in distant countries, a few lucky jamrock bangers. You're looking for a world.
I'm still leaning into the fact that I was certain it said it was broken, that like it wouldn't work. Oh, I wonder if I can go buy it back.
What are you thinking? Bullet?
I think I know where this came from.
Okay. And?
The shot probably came from a Belmargrave
An
rifle.
antique. That makes sense. There can't be many.
Yeah, it was broken and couldn't fire. Okay, I feel.
Or anywhere in the really.
The panic there was real. Why not?
Sure, there's some arms trafficking, but the laws prohibiting the use of breech loaders we inherited from the monarchy have been effective, from what I've seen.
I know a lot of the other ones were like broken, and I thought they were like broken beyond repair, but the one that we had just like wouldn't shoot, but it was like the most intact or something.
Some new RCM
Oh, no.
recruits get impatient with their muzzle loaders once they've trained with military-grade weapons, but they realize it's worth it in the end.
Worth what? Getting shot? I think we should have more powerful guns. We're the law. We can consider every shot. I like it.
Imagine if everyone, cops, citizens, had access to firearms that could shoot multiple rounds without pausing to reload. After the first shot, the second, third, and so on come much easier.
It's a little prescient.
But back to the investigation.
Seems we're looking for an antiques enthusiast.
Doesn't seem that likely, but we'll check out all possible leads.
Oh,
Next step, finding the gun itself.
You were gonna let me go through all of them. Never mind. Bullet has nothing more to say. Let's be done with it. Alright, we might have to stop back at the pawn shop and be like, yo, bud, can I buy that back? Look, my dude, I made a mistake. I'll give you all this shit and the money you gave me for it. Just give. Big wine canister, it's open and empty. moonshine, probably. It smells like tasty fermentation.
The smell. It's awful and familiar.
Hold on, that is awful.
It doesn't help. You can still smell it. Keep it in now. Don't overreact. Breathe.
What is it?
Don't you recognize it? That hideous pungency. That faintly cloying sweetness. Only death smells like that. Something cold wakes in the pit of your stomach. Fear.
Heads up, Lieutenant. Something's not right
the
here.
lieutenant has already brought a handkerchief to his nose.
Oh. Careful there. These floorboards look rotten and weak. I'm gonna fucking fall through.
There's some tear, an empty cigarette package, and a crumpled kebab wrapper in the trash bin.
We're just gonna ignore the body
2
for a
empty
minute?
bottles of Tallulah vodka and a can of black potent porter is all you find.
A
Okay.
tragedy.
Lieutenant looks in the can, eyes watering from the
He
smell.
shakes his head with genuine sadness. Whoever tossed it here was a heavy smoker.
How do you wrap a
brand name
kebab?
reads Red Astra.
Seems difficult at best, right? Right? Examine
You
the
see
kebab wrapper.
traces of mayonnaise and ketchup on it, as well as a tomato wedge. The wrapper reads Shish Kebab Revachol.
Okay. Hold on a second, buddy. I'm gonna look at you in a moment. Coin-operated viewer has been out of order for years. Okay. I can look at you now.
A man lies on the boardwalk, his limbs bent and neck turned at an unnatural angle.
Oh, it's
Right next to him is an empty bottle of spirits. In his cramped hand, a chewing gum wrapper.
Is this the lady's husband?
Half of his body has slipped between the cracked boardwalk, starting with the left leg. The fall has left him broken, contorted like a sad puppet.
That's the right leg. The right leg's on in. Yeah.
Hold on.
Lieutenant squats next to the corpse and examines his face. 2 bulging eyes stare back at him, void of any signs of life.
Lividity is faintly pronounced.
Right?
Whoever this is has been dead for 2 days. No longer.
He
We
stands
need
up.
to investigate.
Another dead body. This is your job. Steel yourself.
They just referred to the body as the, like, working class corpse. And we only know the lady
Calm
as
now.
working class
Careful.
woman.
Just another day.
Double
Just
corpse,
another
twice the
day.
corpses previously. Double corpse, double corpse. Ugh. Study the man's clothes.
He's wearing mud-caked boots, beige trousers, and an old brown leather jacket with a bright blue lining.
He's
There are
got-
traces of kebab sauce on his chest.
He's got a mustache kind of like mine, which is, I think, one of the descriptors that the lady gave.
You find some sunflower seeds and a rain-soaked library card folded into 2.
The lady whose
His
husband is
jacket
missing.
feels
Yeah,
cold and
yeah.
heavy under your hand.
Who then was like, he's not missing, but if you do find him, let me know.
Good. We should take a look at that library
Aww.
card after this is done.
I just bothered her a lot.
The man has fallen through a crack in the boardwalk and hit his head against the metal bench.
Oh.
Coagulated blood covers his black hair. One of his feet is still dangling through the hole. You have to be quite inebriated to fall that bad. Well over a liter of pure ethanol. 3 bottles of wine, or 1.5 of spirits. His expression is dull, like the sea behind him. Drops of water shining on his moustache. His eyes, empty and wide, look frightening in their frozen gaze. Height, 170 to 175 centimeters.
I think it
Stout
is.
build. Age approximately 50 to 60 years. He was confused when he died. Confused and alone, most likely. Overcome with the awful surprise of it all. He was just about to head home. The first step back home proved to be his last.
Study the
There's some
surroundings.
dried blood on the metal bench, right where the corpse's head rests. The floorboards are rotten and slippery wet around the hole. An empty bottle lies nearby. A chewing gum wrapper is clutched in his fist.
Examine the man's
A
head.
dried chunk of blood covers the hair at the back of his head. An open wound. It's sticky and cold to your touch. This is where he came out of himself, drop by drop, when he was unconscious. It took 3, maybe 4 minutes.
I don't see any other major wounds, do you?
No, just this one at the back of his
Seems
head.
like the head wound was fatal. It's exactly the shape of the bench.
Step on the floorboards.
They screech under your feet ominously. It's hard to say whether the dead man's weight was the cause of the boardwalk to break. It definitely looks fragile.
Examine the bottle.
A .75-liter Tallulah vodka with its cap missing. There's hardly anything left inside. It's mid-market spirits with a slight touch of menthol. The man meant to enjoy himself, have a good time.
Tear all around us.
He looks at 2 other bottles near the coin-operated viewer, then at your yellow plastic
I
bag.
prefer if you didn't collect them this time. It's not proper.
Kim. Oh, didn't even cross my mind.
True. It feels disrespectful.
Genuinely, though, wasn't gonna.
Rubowski spearmint chewing gum. Green leaves on the cover. The man's mouth is half agape from the terror of the fall. The blackness of death. Stench. You think you see white chewing gum too.
I might say fuck it to the living, but I at least have some respect for the dead.
He ate the whole pack, right?
Except for the mercenary,
It's to
but
cover the
that's
smell of
because
alcohol
he was a
before
rapist.
going home. The
In
worst
theory.
thing is,
I don't care.
I've seen it before.
He was a
Almost
shitty
the
human.
same scenario. Even the chewing gum. It's always the same.
The entire boardwalk creaks in the wind as you take a step back.
Who is this
Looks
man?
like one of the locals. He'd have to know this spot to come here. You don't just walk over here.
I don't know, we just walked over here.
But that's just a lazy assumption. What do you think?
We know who this is. It's the working class woman's missing husband dead on the
The woman you met
boardwalk.
at the book stand? Why do you think it's her husband?
Leather jacket, matches her description.
The bright blue lining? Well, he's definitely someone's husband.
What do you think happened
Death
here?
by misadventure. He slipped and fell through the boardwalk. A truly unfortunate accident. If it wouldn't have been for that bench, he'd be alive.
Do you think he was drunk?
Oh yes.
What about alcohol poisoning and liver failure?
Some symptoms of acute alcohol poisoning could have definitely played a role here. Severe confusion, respiratory depression, unpredictable behavior. But I think that death arrived through head trauma, not liver failure.
What about the kebab?
What about it? The deceased ate some kebab. It's probably from a nearby place, maybe in the parks.
Someone should be held responsible for this broken boardwalk. It's
They'll
dangerous.
seal this place off after the news reaches the coalition officials. I doubt that they have enough resources to actually repair the boardwalk. Not that sealing it off would keep anyone away. All it does is keep the city council's hands clean.
Right.
It does seem to be a pretty straightforward misadventure, although there's still a question of identifying the body.
What should we do with
From
him?
where I stand, I can see 2 options. We either take the case and follow the leads to identify the body on our own, or we report back to the station and leave this for our colleagues to handle.
Well, what about a field
A
autopsy?
field autopsy isn't necessary if the cause of death doesn't appear to be criminal, and this looks like a simple accident to me. I'd say we should just write down head trauma in the autopsy report and leave it at that. It would save us at least 2 hours of unnecessary work.
Yeah, but isn't that kind of sloppy? No, you're right. I don't see anything criminal here. Let's leave it at that.
Good call.
Put him in
Guys
the
at Fast Food can
fridge!
take care of the rest.
So I may or may not have unplugged the giant polar bear fridge, so we'd have to go plug it back in and wait for it to cool up. Fortunately, it seems like it's fairly cold out here. He should be okay for the time being. Plugged it back in and put the Merc in it. I didn't even think about that, because I was going to send Kim off to... I was going to send him tonight to go take the Merc wherever he needs to go. We found him. We should finish this.
Alright, we should first examine the library card you found. Then we can call the station from Mike and Emma. Let them know we are taking the case.
Okay. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. Yeah, I've just been letting the merc, like, stew outside. You know, respect for the dead and all that.
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. You could use it to call someone, unless you're out of change.
Pick up the handset? That lean.
You hear the tone. The machine is inoperable.
Is operable or is inoperable? Because I heard inoperable, but it says operable. Let's call a random number. I got 10 cents to spare.
Still calling. This feels wrong. Should you be doing this?
No, I shouldn't.
End of tone. Someone picks up.
Pierre, is that you, Pierre?
The voice is female and sounds about 100 years old. No, this is not Pierre.
Any news about Pierre?
Oh, I've done it bad. Who's Pierre?
He's my sister's grandson. He used to visit me as a lad. Fine young man. But who are you then? A salesman of some sort? Modern goods are rubbish, and I can't afford them anyhow. It's a shame what you did to our country.
The woman moans on the phone lines, howl in unison with her. Salesman, what exactly did you do what exactly did we do to your country? I don't know who I am, but who are you?
I was a baronet.
Pause. There is silence on the other end.
You won't get me, and you won't get my money.
Phone hanging up. Disconnect tone.
Okay, let's leave. I wasted 10 cents. That's all I needed.
The library card is folded into two and still slightly wet to the touch. The front side reads,
Billy.
Central Jamrock Public Library Card, issued to Billy Mijon, expires July 53. Whoever owns this card is an avid reader. You find a list of books written in blue pencil. Radio thriller. Stand a little less between me and the sun. The last one in the list is The Glinton Curve by M. Theobald. A library stamp
you
indicates
keep at
that
it with the
book
phone?
has been returned.
I don't want to waste all my money at the moment. Gotta go, but it's worth your time. Alright, maybe I'll check it out. Thanks for stopping in, Marshall. It's always lovely to have you here. Have fun with D&D.
Most of these titles seem to be in the sci-fi genre. Some
Emmy!
thrills
Thank you
to
for the lurk!
If lost,
Hope
please
you're doing
return
alright.
the card to the library. Dial 005-02-55-211 or visit us at Moreau Street, 78, Jamrock.
Good. We should give them a call from my kinema. See if we can learn anything about Billy Mijon.
Okay. Do. Alright, if Marshall says it's worth it, let's go ahead and keep...
You pick up the handset. There's a tone. The machine is operable. Calling. Still calling.
I got a lot of tear in my bag, so...
Seriously.
Yeah, fuck off, authority!
A masculine voice picks up.
Hello, Gerard speaking.
Gerard, what a douche name. Change it. Change your
What are
name.
you, like 5?
A woman's voice shouts something in the background, and when Gerard speaks again, his voice is hushed.
For calling, asshole.
Phone hanging up. Disconnect tone. Calling. Still calling.
Stop calling me, man.
Someone picks up. The voice on the other end is slightly
I'll
hysterical.
get you your money, alright? I just need till tonight. Let me work.
I was talking about being a better person, but... Slight change of plans. I want this delivered to the Whirling and Rags and Martinez. No, Ellie, not 4.
You're not Tethys. Screw you, and don't ever call here again. You're fucking with some serious people.
Disconnect tone.
A single lets you know the lieutenant's ready to move on now.
Calling.
I'm tired.
The man answers fast this time. His voice is hoarse from cigarettes. You hear typing in the background. What are you tired of?
Writing. I hate writing so much. But I have to get back to it.
The man disappears with a sigh. You do not hear the customary disconnect tone, just silence in the handset. The machine is still waiting for you to dial a number. Lucky you, the call went too fast for the payphone to register. You can still make a new one without paying. You close your eyes and put your index finger on the rotary dial, then pull down on the number, then move one up, and repeat the motion twice. Strange. This is not how you started before.
Keep dialing.
414447. The rotary dial feels cold from the sea air.
Oh god, keep dialing.
1117361. Your fingers keep moving like a spider. Every time the ring rotates back with a little ring of metal, like a bell tolling.
There's
yes.
more?
451-67451. You are going deeper now.
That seems like
into
a
some unknown place.
ridiculously long
far
number.
away from this island of matter and its telecommunication networks.
Finish it.
451. You have dialed God knows how many numbers. The headset has been waiting silently to relay a signal. Surely nothing can come of this, you think. But it does. A connection. An ultra-long distance call. Your air fills with a crackle, the wash of a strange ocean full of white noise. A little bird starts ringing in there, not like the local calling tone before. No, a small ring in a cage of distortion, far away. A distant network of phones. Calling in the night. The saddest sound in the world. Both pitiful and terrifying. You feel your pulse rising with each ring. Calling still. Ringing by the bedside of a dark but capacious apartment with long windows. You know this to be true. The handset starts slipping from your sweaty palm. Your breathing is heavy.
Kim?
The lieutenant is too far away to hear your yelp. The sea wind blows.
Long windows. How would I know
Just
that?
do. And you know it is going to hurt.
Let it call more.
Calling still. Then the ocean breaks. Out of the depths.
Is this
woman's
the
voice
X something?
emerges. Small. The dearest thing you've ever heard.
Hello?
She sounds sleepy. Oh fuck! Harry's gonna die! Oh, he's shaking! I was leaning towards 5, but I don't know if I want to, like, go in at this point. Oh, shit.
No. It's you, isn't it? It's you.
Hello.
Who is this?
Who is
Dora.
this?
Who is this? The connection is bad.
Dora. The name feels like a gift. A gift that was meant for you. To make it possible to live. And fight.
I'm a revolutionary servant of humanity. I will free mankind and abolish the classes. I will raise the
You're
dead.
not a revolutionary, Harry. You're drunk.
I'm not not drunk. I'm not drunk, I'm high. You're not a revolutionary here, you're drunk. How do you know my name? I'm not drunk. Okay, I'm drunk. What does it matter? I'm not drunk or high, I'm just hurt. Why does it hurt to talk to you?
Oh, God.
Hey.
Do you know what time it is? It's so late here.
Sounds like she's looking for a clock on the nightstand.
It's 4 o'clock, Harry. I need to wake up in 2 hours.
You're going in 2 hours. I'm a law. I'm a detective. I'm doing a case as a hanged man. Where are you? You sound like you're in another world. I want to talk about me. Who am I? You sound like you know me.
I'm in Morova, sleeping.
Where are you going in 2 hours?
To work.
No response, only a sigh. The connection crackles
We're
like
gonna...
burning paper.
Hold on a second. Hold on. I can't access my inventory at the moment. We're just gonna do that a couple of times to get my morale back up, because oof! I want to talk about me. Who am I?
Talk about that we haven't talked about already.
This is bad. You feel your right hand on the handset cramping up with pain.
My heart hurts. I'm gonna have a heart
Oh
attack.
no. Please stop. Please, let's just hang up.
Oh, these are all terrible.
She does not answer anymore.
I'm gonna solve it.
Harry.
Disconnect tone. The machine ran out of money.
Oh. So if it's... I need to call her late at night so that it's not like super early in the morning for her. Oof! Was not prepared. Well, that was fun. Ma'am, I haven't talked to you. A woman next to a bucket of clothes hums an odd melody. Her eyes are closed.
Welcome to the fishing village. Please lean in closer. I have cataracts.
Lean forward.
Oh, welcome, police officer. We don't cause any trouble around here. And we don't want any trouble either.
We are not here to cause any trouble, madame.
Trouble? Say the second thing, Bratan. Shows you got style.
No. Well, he said we're cops. We don't cause trouble. We take care of trouble.
Of course. Last time we saw you around here was 12 years ago. You also came to take care of trouble then. Wish you did. But still, in Martinez, you're considered an ill omen.
What kind of ill omen are we talking about?
The usual. Dark tidings. Black hound.
That's you, all right. A black hound licking your own heels.
If I'm considered an ill omen, why hasn't anyone told me that?
Maybe they are afraid.
Why?
Because you're an ill omen. But you're still welcome here. As long as men with guns aren't chasing you. And maybe even then. Because that's the kind of fishing village we've built. I'm sorry there's not a lot of room to park the motor carriage. And not a lot of houses. Or a lot of people. My kids are long gone. Searching for treasure. So are others. Ah, look at me ramble on. What brings you to us?
Where could someone stay around here?
Stay? Most people here are trying to leave. That said, if lodgings is what you're looking for, I've got a free room in the shack.
Her Soapy Thumb points to the building behind her. I know she said free, but how much is it?
I won't charge you for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to the RCM.
Oh. You're just giving it to me? There's this guy Gart who makes me give him money every night just so I don't die out in the cold. I'm not sure it's appropriate for the RCM to accept free accommodations. I mean, okay, I'll take it.
Don't make an old woman regret opening her house to the police.
Key appears from under her apron. She hands it
Well,
to you.
if you are not in the hostel in the morning, I'll know where to find you. Here, in a shack.
He's a little relieved you're no longer in that room. Should he? This environment encourages one thing, and one thing only. Drinking.
Finally, you have those lamos of matinees off your back, Bratan. This looks like a great place to bring chicks.
Oh my gosh, shut up, necktie! What's in this fishing village?
It's barely a village anymore. We almost don't exist.
What do you mean?
This is pretty much a non-place. A gap. A blank spot on the map. Just a cluster of nameless shacks on a nameless street.
There's gotta be something here. Tell me who lives in this village. Is there any way? There's gotta be something
Over
here.
there, you can find more of the same. Shacks and trees growing wild. That's the pox.
Between here and Jamrock, a dusty sea of old trees, all covered in industrial soot. Small houses under them, an overgrown park.
The pox? What's that?
An old military hospital and its surroundings. Or it used to be, during the time of the suzerain. After the war, it was turned into a goodwill hospital for shell-shock veterans and folks looking for some quiet in the old sanatorium gardens.
Okay.
Now the area is crisscrossed with nameless streets and makeshift cinderblock houses. Shacks as far as the eye can see.
It haunted,
The
absolutely.
goodwill ran out. The staff left and the place was shut down. It's longer.
Oh, 100% haunted. Who else lives in this village?
Well, there's Lillian and her kids. A few new folks live in the house to the east, but they're away right now. And then there's the drunks. Not a pretty sight, but there's little we can do about it. Home is home, even for them.
Oh yeah, I met a couple of drunks
I'm
here.
sure you did. Nature keeps them in rotation. A new face pops up every now and an old one disappears and is forgotten. This is who we are.
Oof.
Relax, you're not a new face. She doesn't mean you. You're an outsider. And a cop, remember?
Okay. Alright, there's another topic I'd like to
She
address.
nods, rinsing another piece of cloth.
What's further down the
Not
coast?
much. There's the abandoned church, the Dolorian Church of Humanity. It's been there since before my time. If some things just don't fly, officer. Look around. Who'd go to church here? They built it 300 years ago. Must have been nicer then.
So, they don't hold services there anymore? The Ecclesiastes?
No, we've tried, but things just keep happening. Crime, accidents, other things. The place never stays open. It's a pity. It used to be such a nice church.
I want to break into there. Hydration reminder from Allie. I can do that. Good water.
She's not telling you all she knows. Keep her talking.
What else is down the coast?
Before you get to the church, there's some ruins, an apartment complex, or some kind of electrical plant. Run-down bunch of houses, empty.
Which is it then? Apartments or electrical
I
plant?
don't know exactly. A pre-war place. It used to be something. Before the war. I wasn't here then, you know. Was born in Samara.
Anything else
Of
to know?
note, the old fish market up on the boardwalk. But it's closed.
Who'd want to come to a fish market here?
No one. That's why it's closed. It was once a bustling place.
Fair.
Back when I
Fair
was
point.
young. And so was everyone else. Now, what catch we do bring in goes straight into a lorry for the Delta or somewhere else.
That's it. There's got to be more along the
What?
coast.
You're one of those real estate people with big plans? If you want a development opportunity, you can check out the abandoned building over at Land's End. Used to be a supply depot, we think, sending goods and ammo across the bay. It's jammed shut though. We tried to get in, see if there was anything to sell or scavenge, but it's impossible.
I know, I tried.
And now you know everything there is to know about this coast.
Tell me about yourself. Who exactly are you here?
Me? No one. Just an old washerwoman. Mother called me Isabel, if that's what you're asking. And my married name is Sadie. Now it's your turn, Mr.
Lieutenant W. Freighter Harrier Dubois.
Quite a handle you got there. So many titles. One of them double.
She's got a couple of ranks herself. Honored chief and so on.
Oh, she's one of the ladies I needed a signature from. I don't want to help Everard, though, so we'll deal with that later. Found this jacket, but it's filthy. Could you wash it for me?
I can wash it for you. But it's going to take about a half an hour. Think you can stay put for that long?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. No,
Thanks, Volition.
we must run around ceaselessly. It would be torture to stay put.
I could use a breather. It's been another track and field day.
Yeah, I'll wait.
Well, hand it over there.
Commenting
and
about
I'll
me
see what
running
I can
everywhere.
do.
Kim, it's good for you.
Must say, I'm proud of this one. It's pretty nice underneath all that filth. I hope you'll have an easier life in your hands.
Alright, I'm off. Okay, so this is it's our new quarters. Can't see into the house from this angle. Okay. I don't know that I'll stay here tonight. Oh, sorry, Kim, nothing. You were just in the way. I don't know that we'll stay here tonight because I definitely need to use the tape recorder that's in the what are these doing in the fish? We need to use the tape recorder that's in the hotel room for the sad, sad song. Oh, shit! What's my current jacket do? Esprit de corps and visual calculus, and this does +1 pain threshold and half-light and drama. +1 to perception. This is good for now. This boat is floating freely in the water unmoored.
Hi, officer.
A woman in a raincoat stands on the quay, considering an overturned boat. A sword in a scabbard hangs from her hip.
Anything I can help you with?
Depends. Where are we exactly?
Fishing village on the seashore. This place doesn't really have a name. It's sometimes called Elysium.
Pronounced key? The more you know.
The sign on the street leading here is illegible. Has been since they built this place.
Of questions, the first is, what's your name?
My name is Lillian. People call me Netpicker.
It's just
I think I have time for questions.
Learned
And
from
that's actually
Doctor
the second
Who.
one.
Thank you, Doctor Who, for providing us with all sorts of information. Like how buttons work.
Ask her about the cool sword. Helps to break the ice.
Oh shit, these are the people that I need the signatures from. I don't want to help him. These ladies are dope as fuck. Nice sword! Point at the saber at her hip. Does it come with a story?
Unfortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of a story. It's to intimidate folks, mostly.
It is imposing.
It's a regular mass-produced sword, like a shovel or an axe. Nothing fancy, just for intimidation.
Why do you need intimidation tactics?
From time to time, people need a lesson in respect. That's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught the eyes of many men. And believe me, men need a lesson in manners from time to time.
I'm not gonna ask that question because it's a stupid question. Can I borrow the sword? We do not need to be giving me a sword, so where are all the men now?
Some went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned. Others were more thick-headed. And one of them, I ended up marrying.
Where's your husband
Gone.
now? Gone where?
To the waves. The sea took him. It was a long time ago.
Oh, say no more and wait for her
He
to
didn't
continue.
respect the sea. Went out there, drunk like a skunk, and sure enough, one day the boat was found floating empty. A bloated corpse turned up 2 weeks later.
I'm sorry, Mia.
Now, before you tell me how sorry you are for my loss, know that it was 4 years ago, and I've moved on. There's only so much mourning you can do for a drunk with sinewy muscles.
Fair.
She really likes those muscles, though. It's in the way she pronounces sinewy.
Time really is the best cure for sorrow, isn't it? It's healthy to let go and move on. Gotta keep,
Us working folk don't have the luxury to be bedsick with melancholy. I buried him, mourned for an appropriate amount of time, and went on. Life didn't really change that much for me and the kids.
She glances at the village where 2 little kids are playing with what looks like rocks.
This is neither a touchy nor a very interesting topic for her. She looks like she's ready to go on a date with another, better, drunk. Ask her. Both of you could need some action.
Do it! Hit on the widow! It's the right
No!
thing to do!
He's terrible. What do you do around here?
Like I said, fish mostly. Sail the waves, take care of the kids, pick nets. Right now I'm tarring a little skiff.
Is that enough to make a living?
Sometimes I also walk to the beach to see what the sea has given up. The sea is full of surprises.
This is what is called a conversation. You don't have to be guarded right now.
Oh my god. What have you found?
Pieces of glass. Every once in a while we see dead bodies. Human, animal, fish, other odd sea creatures. A mine washed ashore once.
Terrifying.
Bottles, drugs also. Lost cargo in general. Most of the time it's just wood and glass.
Mines. Mines. You need mines.
Drugs. I need this. I need info on this. Major narc. No. Need to know about those human bodies?
You're barking under the wrong tree then, officer. I have no interest in floaters. Seen enough of them in my life already. Very unattractive bunch.
Yeah. Maybe stay clear of the things reminding her of the floater she used to be.
Kim's presence making it awkward. Sorry. No, we're not gonna ask her on a date. So I take it that's your skiff?
Sure is. The sun, I call her. Coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday. It'll take some time for it to dry, assuming the sunny days continue.
I'm looking for someone maybe you can help.
Let's see. Who are you looking for?
Looking for a missing cryptozoologist.
I don't think I know what these are. Care to elaborate?
People who look for animals who are hard to find.
Aha, like snowmen.
Snowmen? I haven't heard about
2 old
those.
guys have been wandering around here, nose in sand, talking nonsense about snowmen and the like.
Wait, the like?
Right. Not only snowmen, also green men, monkey men burning rhinos. You get the picture.
Where did they
I
go?
don't really know. Further down the peninsula, I guess. I mean, that's where they were heading. Who else are you looking for besides snowmen?
That's it. I'm not looking for anyone else right now.
Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
You know, I will ask her about the signatures. Because I would... Not that I don't trust the old lady, I just feel like she might not necessarily read into what the whole situation is.
Are you? This says by signing, I agree to living with construction noise. What exactly is the union building?
And this way I can get, like, a better opinion about the whole situation and see if they want it. Because if they don't want it, then we won't do it. But if they want it, then there's no problem, right? Everyone's planning to turn some of the village into a youth center.
What a nice idea. Wouldn't have thought that...
Her voice trails off. Thought what exactly?
That Evrart and the Union have nice plans for anything. I thought they only cared about themselves. Well, I guess Union members have children too.
Use my pen?
He has a pen and everything.
She takes it from you, a doubtful look in her eyes, clicks it, and places the tip on the paper.
There you go.
Wait, why did you
I
sign it?
shouldn't have.
Ooh. Now do I talk her out of it? It's a youth center, why shouldn't you?
That's what I asked you. It's a youth center, and I have children. Got to give them something else to do. They're cute and small now, but they're growing up fast. I had my first drink when I was 11 because I was so bored.
Oof.
Anyhow, you also need Isabel's signature. It's a bad idea. She won't sign.
Okay.
You'll find she's a tougher nut to crack than me.
Alright, be seeing you then. I don't feel nearly as bad about that situation then. Gimme! Oh. Planks creak beneath your weight. I swear to God. The ladder leads to a school of fish swimming in the kelp. Fully expecting that dock to just give out under me. Gonna go take a quick swim. Don't mind us. Ooh. Inside you hear the cozy sound of some kind of heater sputtering. Nice. I do got skill points. I got a skill point. Now the question is, do I want to open up another thought for this one? For the armor thing? Or do I... I can always put another one into physical instrument. Yikes. I desperately want to open up that container. The ice cream maker. It's like my one main goal in life. Screw the case. We're here for, this is not the best way to go. What else is yelling at me? Interact.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction period.
To
and the zoning
40?
plan in the addendum. Underneath all this, Lillian's signature and an empty line waiting for a signee.
Try to find a loophole in the deal. Look at the
The
zoning plan.
youth center cuts into the ocean like the bow of some great modern ship. Apparently, it's going to cover most, if not all, of the street and the square between the existing houses. It's 3 stories tall.
Kim, what do you think of this?
I'm no property lawyer, but it looks fine. I like the print size. They're not selling or leasing anything. It's not a perfect solution, but...
There is no loophole. The simple truth is, the current residents are going to lose their street access, and for the next 12 to 14 months, their lives will be dominated by constant construction noise.
Wait,
right next door.
What are the ramifications
Once
of
the
this?
construction starts, it will probably take a few months, a year maybe, for even the most stubborn occupants to get tired of living like this. After that, they'll sell their property for cheap and move out.
Look, Kim, These people are gonna have to move away because of the noise.
Of course, I should have seen it.
Lieutenant frowns as he reads over the document again.
Evrard probably has eyes on us, but if the second signature were to be somehow wrong...
He won't say it outright, but he's suggesting forgery.
You're suggesting...
Forgery, yes. It would render the document invalid.
Oh yeah, let's do
It's
this.
not the sort of act I would normally encourage, but under the circumstances, if done discreetly, it may be the only way to save what's left of the village.
Or you could try to trick Everard. Get someone random to sign the document. By the time the Union boss finds out, your business here will already be concluded.
Everett's people could be watching you here. Can I do it in my room? Would that get rid of that, that very hefty toll? Mortar! I should go turn these bottles in, because I have a lot. Which I should also go give the seabird to Gart. And listen to the tape. Because I think it's... I mean, we still got a little bit of time, but it's starting to approach the time that a bunch of people will be at the Whirling. So we can sad serenade everyone, and it's gonna be great. I can also do all the stuff with the Kanema that I need to do for the lady. For the working class lady. Woof! So much progress. And maybe by then we'll have a couple more skill points. At least one more skill point. Mayhaps.
Can I help you?
Gart, I found a new bird for the Whirling.
What is this thing?
It's no biggie, I just thought it would look nice on the wall. I'm that kind of cop.
What, the interior decorating kind? You know, I'm sorry. This is actually a nice bird. A competent piece of taxidermy.
Yeah, fuck you, Gart.
I can fix it to the plaque and have a new bird in the establishment, I guess. So, I don't know. Thank you. I'm gonna go with thank you.
People just don't know how to accept gifts, especially taxidermy. He likes it.
He likes the bird. It solves his broken bird problem.
This was mostly about the fucking cardio. Massive cardio here. You'll live till 90, or you get a heart attack from running.
I feel good about our work here today. It's all about the little things, like bringing people random stuff to news.
About my bill for tonight?
20 real. Good. You got the room for the night, but remember...
Take it easy on him. Deep down, he really hates being the guy who has to remind you.
Well, he can fucking die. I hate Gart. Snobby, pretentious asshat. But that's fine. I need the tape player that's in the bedroom. Unfortunate that it costs me 20 real, but it is what it is. Wait. Are you telling me I can't use it? Are you fucking telling me I can't use it? Kim! Okay, hold on a second.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan.
Interfacing.
In
Oops.
the addendum.
Leave. That's +2 for interfacing. What else do I have? I don't think any of this other stuff gives me anything for it. Does any of this give me a negative to interfacing? No. Okay. We're 71 points. No. 81 points. Math. Away from getting a new skill check. Shit. Fantastic. We've done it bad. Oh, well. Can I yell at you again? Partner?
Again? I can't believe this shit.
No, we'll come back to that. It's for a spree, wasn't it? I got stuff that I can equip for that. Whatever it is that I end up unlocking it. So I'm not too terribly worried about that. Let's go to the fleet and turn in some tear. Cause I need me some cash. We are low on cash. Cause I really don't want to screw up anything.
Is this...
I don't need to talk to you to turn in my bottles. Excuse me, don't mind me.
The tear machine stands in the corner. Your bottles clunk into the machine. Do you know what you should do with that?
Yo, I should go buy more alcohol. That's what you say every single time. We got $1.60 from that. That's unfortunate. Oh, I should go talk to the pawn shop owner. I have things that I can sell. As well as double checking that whatever it was. The gun. Yee. Go in.
The boomboxes on the shelf look well loved. One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved. This is you. Golden orange. A sunset suite. Just make sure it works before you buy it.
Are you sure this is all in working order?
Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech, found sounds and music from a variety of genres. Even though I don't really like music.
Shopkeep, the Stereo 8 approved machine
It's
here.
the Harman Welsh W2.
Oof, $12.
Made in Vespa. Designed in Seoul. Plays all reel-to-reel format. 2mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there. It'll set you back 12 real.
What I really want to know is, how could this, could this device come in handy
If
for my
police work means playing tapes, sure. You can use it for that. Or any other time you'd need to play a tape.
Like a beach party. With sand and sun and seagulls dancing on the breeze.
Theoretically, could I bring it to a beach party?
Theoretically, yes. But we don't have time right now. It's generally murder investigation first, then beach party.
Actually, it doesn't have to be a beach party. With a boombox like that, I'll bring the party into the streets.
You can play it any way you like.
Okay.
And I guess since you're a police officer, no one can arrest you for it.
Oof. I need to sell you some things.
Hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
I have something
Sure.
to sell.
Let me have a look.
I'll check my pockets.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Dented stainless steel canister for transporting and storing heavy fuel oil. Logo on its side has been partially stripped over years of use. Government issued red dyed fuel oil. Looks inside looks like paint, though it smells much, much worse. Let's sell that. And we'll sell that. And that should be enough money to purchase our sweet, sweet boombox.
Another time, perhaps.
Do you have any recordings of the Cold de Mama Dakwa?
The Cold de Mama Dakwa. Sorry, I would never have guessed that you were that interested in ultrasonic sounds. Or birds, for that matter.
I have hobbies just like all normal people, because I'm a normal person.
Oh, I didn't mean to imply otherwise. But it's been a while since I've gone hunting for the Cold de Mama Dakwa myself.
Of course you hunted for it, Roy!
Once knew a group of young musicians who decided they didn't want to play music anymore, and started looking for all kinds of interesting sounds instead.
Oh, God.
This was before, you know, lost touch with them after all of that.
That sounds cool.
Cool or not, one of them was obsessed with recording the Cold de Mama Dakwa. And he was one of those passionate people who know a lot about all kinds of strange things. So he got the rest of us to join in his search.
And did you ever find it?
We thought we did. We got together all these recordings of unusual sound patterns, compared them, cut them up and combined them into the Symphonia Cold de Mama Dakwa.
Can I listen to it?
Unfortunately, I don't have any recordings from my old life. None at all. But I do have a tape with some ultrasonic sounds that might be what you're looking for.
Am I gonna have to fake a Cold de Mama Dakwa, like, sighting for our sweet, sweet professor so that he feels like he's done something good?
Do we really have time for this?
Spin that bird song! It's definitely necessary for my research. No, that's okay. Just that I heard the Cold de Mama Dakwa outside the whirling, and I wanted to make sure I wasn't the only one. Let's talk about something else now. Spin that bird song!
This recording comes from down the coast. Wasn't looking to record anything specific. Just left a recording device there one morning. Keep in mind, I have to slow this one down enough to make sounds well over 200 kilohertz audible to the human ear. It will be strange.
He switches on the player. The speakers begin to emit a low hum.
As the hum grows louder, modulating but always unnaturally uncomfortably low, like it's coming not from the speakers, but also from inside your chest. Breathing is becoming difficult. That's an illusion. Your breathing is just as it was and will remain that way unless you start panicking. There's a growing sense of dread. The sound is coming from inside you, but also surrounding you. It feels as though someone is standing just outside of your range of vision and watching you, doing this to you. He nods to you, reassuringly, just as more diverse, higher-pitched sounds, some random, some appearing to form patterns, hit your eardrums.
What's that?
Dulls and skewers. But
He raises a pointer finger and inclines his head towards the speaker. A new, very high-pitched shivering sound emerges amidst the others.
That's it. The signal in the noise. The thin whisper. A low range of sounds is easier to handle with a focal point, but still troubling. You are mesmerized by the sounds, but also feel nausea welling up as the motif continues, then begins to recede, dissolving in what must be the sound of water lapping at the bank.
you know, now that I've listened to it on these new speakers, it's not the Cold de Mama Dakwa. Wrong patterns, wrong photons. Probably some insect trying to sing higher than its predators can hear. Still, fascinating, aren't they? Early morning sounds. I doubt it, but I can try and answer.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing
Oh, I have to
colours.
click on the actual speakers to purchase them. Okay, never mind. Hold on. I wanted to ask about my missing
Sure
gun
thing.
again. Nope.
Sure, man.
Okay. There were no new options there.
The boomboxes wait.
And here you are.
Beans.
Quality sound reproduction on the go. It'll play anything, wherever. Turn any tape into a conversation of sounds and shapes.
Cool. Can I... Look at us go.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reels attached to the apparatus with a
We're such a cool cop.
Behind the magnetic reader. You press the large button marked Commencer, and the tape starts spinning. There's a small delay before the song starts playing.
Press your ear against the speaker, keep the porter reel at the harmless distance, and wait.
It sounds like someone's moving
Got it.
in the room.
Gotta put it right on up in there.
Then the organ starts
Otherwise, we're
playing
not holding
a
it right.
melancholic tune echoing in the hallway. A lone singing voice joins in.
Is this our sad karaoke
Telling
song?
you about the tiniest church in Cessons, surrounded by even tinier yard. You almost feel the seaside mist on your skin. It's mega sad.
It's our sad
Within
karaoke
seconds,
song.
you know this is the one, the real shit you've been looking for,
I'm
the
so
one
excited.
you trust your room to.
I'm so
This
excited.
one tells it like it is. This is your tune. A click, then silence for a bit. Then the tape stops spinning.
Scratch that, I'm already crying and I look dumb and old. Could I sing this for karaoke? I think I could sing this.
Of course you could sing this. You could take sad to a whole new level with this. And you already know the lyrics since you've listened to it like a million times. And the B-side of the tape contains the instrumental version. It's like the world itself is telling you to do it. Only one obstacle stands on your way.
What?
Gart. You have to convince Gart to let you sing karaoke in the whirling. After you've won him over, you can express yourself.
Haven't I won him over
Let
with the bird?
Pain out. Make everyone understand. The lieutenant looks at you as you remove the tape from the boombox. He doesn't say anything.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. How do I leave? I want to leave. I gotta show the world my awesome boombox. Does it like give me any perks, or are we just carrying it to look cool? I forgot to check that. I don't care if it doesn't do anything. I need it. Yeah, no. Okay. What is this? Wait, is this my boombox doing this? It is! Maybe it's not. Never mind. Got so excited. Also, I wasted
Inside,
$20
you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone,
for the
a pull-out
fucking room,
toolbox,
and I didn't even need
the
it.
soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Pick up the radio again.
57. How may I assist you?
Connect me to the Jamrock Public Library, please.
I've got Central Jamrock Public Library on the line, and I've already introduced you to their librarian. Connecting the call in 2, 1.
Thanks, Alice.
This is Central Jamrock Public Library here. How can I help you, officer?
He sounds worried, yet ready to assist. This is how people get when the police call.
I'm looking for any information that you can provide about Billy Majon, a reader.
Billy Majon, you said. Give me a moment, I'll have to check our database.
He puts down the receiver.
On Moreau Drive in central Jamrock, in a darkened hall, lit by orange desk lamps, far away from the noise outside, a middle-aged man taps commands into an old radio computer. A printout falls on the desk. Behind him, a lonely reader scours some dusty bookshelves, looking for a paperback.
Yes, hello, are you still there? I found Billy Majon's home address, is that alright? No phone number, unfortunately.
Yes, home address is
Here
fine.
we go, sir. Rue de Saint-Gislain, 33B, apartment number 20. It's in Martinez, I believe. Cape Side Apartments, it says. That's all.
By the pier, north of here, those big apartment buildings there.
Do you have any other information on Billy Majon?
says here that they returned their last book just a few days ago, but I wasn't at work that day.
Do you know someone who was?
Marie? Marie? Do you remember a reader named Billy Majon? They returned a Tybalt book the other day.
Here's someone answer from
Yes,
afar.
it was my colleague Marie. She said that it was Billy's husband who returned the book. He also asked for this new sci-fi release, Lowe's Radio City 87, but we don't have it yet.
It was Billy's husband who returned the book. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better. Oh, wait, no it doesn't. Shouldn't share information about patrons. It's against the principles of librarianship. He's just scared because I'm a cop. So Billy Majon is a woman, not a man. How did your colleague know that it was her husband?
Marie knows Billy. She's been working here longer than me. Sometimes her husband returns some books for her.
And then goes for a little drink later. On the lookout.
Do you know the husband's
Sorry,
name?
no. Marie only knows him by sight.
I don't need a description of him because I already
Happy
know.
we can help. Goodbye, officer.
Librarian hangs up and the call gets redirected back to the station with a soft click.
Anything else you need from me?
I need to report a dead body on the Martinez boardwalk.
1 moment.
You can hear her shuffling through some
Can you please
papers.
describe the body?
Even when the police
Age,
call.
sex,
I
cause of
mean,
death?
not everyone can be as professional as you, Allie. Unidentified middle-aged man, height 175 centimeters, dark hair, medium build, looks like he slipped, fell through a hole in the boardwalk, and hit his head against the metal
We
bench.
suspect he might have been inebriated when he fell. There were bottles all around him, and traces of vomit on his shirt.
Any signs of violence?
No, it seems like it was an accident.
No field autopsy necessary.
You can hear her quickly typing in the background.
What about his belongings? Did you examine his clothes?
He was wearing boots, trousers, and an old leather jacket with a bright blue lining. I found a library card from his
Any
pocket.
information on the library card?
It's from Central Jamrock Public Library. It belongs to someone named Billy
Good.
Majon.
You have a lead. Do you and Lieutenant Kitsuragi want to take the case, or should I assign it to someone else?
We're taking the
I have
case.
assigned the case to Lieutenant Kitsuragi. Please follow up on this library lead to identify the man. We'll send someone to take the body to the morgue. That's all for now. Thank you for reporting in. Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, we're good.
57, over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of...
Yeah, we don't need it anymore. Okay. Let's...
The afternoon sun shimmers off the white on blue police livery of the motor carriage.
Wait, why am I even thinking about this? Wasn't I supposed to...
Do something important? Something murder-related? There's always something important. Doesn't mean you can't take a moment to admire this piece of machinery.
Family.
Even at a standstill, the unibody Caprice Kanema looks sleek and dynamic. The cabin is tilted frontward to give it a more aggressive, hunched look. Someone has waxed it recently.
That machine really puts the loco back in locomotion. Yeah.
You want to take a closer look?
What's it packing there? A fine machine? A fine machine.
Yes. An extraordinary machine.
It's nice and all, but why so modest? Put some zing into it. Flare it up.
No,
Slam it
electrochemistry.
down.
It's fine as is.
It's a bit girly right now. Fit it with some proper off-road
It's
components.
just fine. Okay, enough about the details.
Anything else?
What's it packing there?
130.
I reckon that's a 7-liter V12 there.
That's what? A 7-liter V12?
7.2. Supercharged.
Lieutenant is trying to suppress a smug smile unsuccessfully.
Saying these words brings him immense joy.
Alright, let's move on. I like your ride. Connect to the 41st. The asshole isn't there. That is true. But I mean, they're not gonna tell me anything, are they?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the...
This is Precinct 57. Just a moment.
10-4, come in, officer. Over.
I'm happy to report that I found my badge.
10-4, sir. Glad to hear that.
Oh, I guess I did. I
Write down
needed to tell them that. So.
If you new one to use, then over.
Feels good to get that off your chest, right? celebration with beer?
This might sound odd, but I have some personal details I'd like to...
Sorry, but I'm under orders to give a negative to request for personal information. Over.
I mean, you can't tell me anything about me, but I'm me.
Orders are still orders. Anything else? Over.
No, that's all for
Roger
now.
that, 10-10, over and out.
The white suede feels
Might as well check out the
luxurious
rest of the
under
car.
the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm.
Tap on the fuel
As you
preheater
tap on
gauge.
the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a
Why
red
is it
switch
still warm?
labeled
It's been sitting out here for 3 days.
No, that's enough fun with the foldable headlights. I know they are mesmerizing. They are also fragile. I'm not going to turn it on for you again.
What are we looking at?
This is the Coupe Kinema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and the radio if you'd like.
Motor carriage, motor carriage. Something bad with a motor carriage. A dark lump rises.
No,
in
we
your
already
throat.
know. Can we turn it on and drive somewhere?
No, I'm afraid not. We have a murder case on our hands, remember?
Okay.
In the cabin, you...
I'm done with the Kinema. I appreciate your very nice machine, Kim, but we got. Oh, she's not here. Okay, that's a problem. In North Martinez, I can't get in there though, cause that old lady is like, no, fuck the police, which like, mood, but she won't let us in. Will Cindy let us in, maybe? Cindy. Oh, I haven't done this in a while. Can I try it again? Is she not? I love Cindy so much.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here. Yeah. Why? It's
Okay.
a wall.
Okay,
Why
we
must
fucked
we
it up.
stop to...
No, don't. Tick. How did I miss that? Have I not been over here? That's the Weasel's house, isn't it? Okay, yeah, there's nothing new in here. Oh! Sorry, can I use the pry bar on some of these boxes that won't open? I thought I had tried that. Time to try it again. Where was it? Or was I just imagining something? Who are you?
You see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
He says in a quiet voice, despite the cold, his shirt hangs unbuttoned on his frame. No trouble for me. I just want to know what's going on here.
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
It's the god of cigarettes and youth. Ask him if he's got anything to spare. Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
Hold on, can I at least
Apologies,
have a cigarette?
but this is my last one.
The god himself has denied you absolution.
Can you just like toss that
I'm
one
not
down?
sure that's a good idea.
You're right, that's obviously a bad idea. Forget I
As you
said
wish.
anything. Actually, we really need to
Is
talk
it
to you.
really that important?
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
By God, this young man has the body of a decathlete. His lithe form was practically made for vaulting over the high bar.
Chill out, physical instrument. Looks like you got a good view of the Whirling's backyard. Can you tell me anything about the
I
hanging?
can tell that you finally got him down. Thank you. It was quite a disturbing sight, even by Martinet's standards.
I am here to help.
What were you doing last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
Pretty sure I didn't.
No, not you. Some more muscular type.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
The lieutenant takes out his little blue notebook and writes
Last
something down.
week? I don't know. Look.
He looks around the courtyard again. Old patio chairs and dead houseplants litter the scene.
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over.
What kind of friend?
He was my Sunday friend.
A Sunday friend. How intriguing. Makes sense. Friends are nice on Sunday. You don't have to work. You can just spend time with pals, watching rugby.
Right, it was Steph, a sex friend. That's fine, no judgments, man.
Doesn't reply. Gesturing no. With a cigarette. In the neighboring windows.
I just need to know if you saw anything that was going on. That's all I need to know.
Silhouette. Or someone hides behind a curtain. Those windows have eyes, and those eyes are watching, spying on you three.
Alright, I need to get inside this apartment building. Can you help me?
You? No, sorry, gendarme. I have to run.
Can you tell me your name?
My name is Martin Martinez.
Oh, you're a smart ass, aren't you?
Martin Martinez. Good local name. Let's go with that.
The failure rhetoric, no. Alright, we'll talk later.
We won't.
Takes one last drag of a cigarette before stubbing it out on the balcony.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
This
Hell
isn't
yeah.
a place or time for questions. Who knows who might be watching from the distance, hidden behind the curtains.
Hey, listen, I'm just trying to make things okay again. Can we meet again somewhere else?
For a moment, the man on the balcony seems almost vulnerable. Something moves in the depths of his feline eyes. Compassion and a hint of understanding.
I am sorry, but I really don't have the information you're looking for.
His voice is soft and deliberate. With a flick of his wrist, he sends a cigarette butt sailing over the rail.
Hold on. What's that? For a split second, his hand lingers, as though gesturing towards a stone placed right next to the front door. It's a sign.
Good luck with the investigation.
Thanks, buddy! You're my new best friend. Beautiful! Yeah, now we're gonna get inside. Lieutenant puts away his notebook and turns to you. We should run after him, see where he went.
No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself. He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case. He did leave us a sign. Did you see that? He wanted to draw our attention to that.
It's probably
stone
got the
right over
key
there.
under it. Let's
if we
go.
find a way inside the building, we can ask around for his apartment.
Great, let's do that. Give me the key.
Like any other, lying in a whirl of sleet and mud. Maybe there's something under it. There's a key beneath it, rusty from the dirt.
Thank you, balcony friend.
This must be for the front door. Pity doesn't have the apartment number on it. This building has many apartments, and the man can be in any of them.
How are we gonna find the right
We'll
one?
just have to go in and see.
Go, 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 go. Gotta go in, do the things. Check out all the people. Ooh, I gotta send Kim away soon. Fiction notices and missing pets are plastered on top of each other. Gonna BRB, we will be right here. Flip up glasses. Hell yeah. Box is filled with cleaning chemicals. It smells of laundry detergent. An old shoe rack. Boots, sneakers, and old slippers. Apartment 12. A loud rumbling snore comes from inside. Oh, what's this? Snoring is scary somehow. You should leave. Oh, we got alcohol! Moss crawls on those bathroom tiles. Actual moss. Shower curtains are covered in some sort of slime. Okay. Well, I'm not drinking the alcohol. Can I take these boots? Kim, you are in my way. There's money in the boots. Someone just drawn a 5-pointed star on the wall.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says number 11. It's a solid lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. A solid pair of chain cutters would make short work of it. Better whip out those cutters. You won't get very far otherwise. No reply.
Okay, we'll come back to that one. I don't necessarily want to break in anywhere just yet. That was $7! Postcard. Money. Oh my god, this place is...
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10. The walking stops abruptly, but no one comes to the door. You can feel tension on the other side. A poor communard from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
I can't see in there, but alright. This time the steps come closer. Who is this? Demands a female voice, wary and tense. This is the police. Open up. Do I have to open the door? Hear the clacking of heels again. As the other side walks right up to the door, her tone is now getting a defensive edge. Do you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant.
Go. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
Welcome back!
Later, then, entering this door seems a physical challenge.
Okay. This one. Door number 9 is locked. Are you the old lady that was yelling at me? Apartment 8, their mailbox is overflowing. Ma'am, I have gotten in.
Give me a moment.
An elderly woman is leaning on her broom, her knuckles white as bone. She seems to be having difficulty breathing.
The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
She sneezes into a dirty handkerchief.
This woman's health is failing her. There's not much to do. Not in this den.
This won't take long. I only have a few questions.
Go ahead, then. What do you want to know, policeman?
Who are you?
I'm no one. Just an old woman who cleans these hallways.
Alright, miss.
If you can call it living. I have a little room upstairs right next to the coal room.
Oh my god!
It's barely bigger than a closet. But I don't complain, no. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company. And that's all I need from this world.
Alright,
and all she gets, too. The coastal wind beats down hard on the coal room door outside. Splashes of waves make the balcony slippery.
I'm not gonna ask about Martin Martinez just yet, because it's clearly a fake fucking name. Looking for Billy Majon. Do you know where she lives?
It's about Victor, isn't it? It's always about Victor with her. You'll find the Majons in apartment 20 upstairs. It's one of those doors on the balcony.
I have a few questions about those apartments.
Ask away, policeman.
Is one of the residents on a vacation? Their mailbox is overflowing.
People come and go. I don't keep an eye on everyone.
Alright, that's valid. Who lives in apartment number 10?
No one lives there. It's been empty for months.
I feel a lot less terrible about breaking in now. But I talked to someone through the door. Oh, wait.
Impossible. I would know if someone had moved in there.
I was thinking of the one with the padlock. She pauses out in the hallway.
Maybe it's those countercultural people again. Breaking into a house like it's a public space. You're a policeman. Be good and take a look, will you?
Sure, I'll go see what I can find.
Great. Young people. They're worse than rats. You know,
young people!
Always with trinkets and empty beer cans.
Who's behind the padlocked door?
Oh, that one is a scientist. A future scholar.
Suddenly, the old lady's face is beaming.
I think he studies astrology at the community college. Education's good. I always tell them to study.
Astrology?
Something to do with all those stars around his door. He asked me to leave his drawings up on the wall.
Are you sure you don't mean astronomy?
That's what I said. Astrology.
The lieutenant shakes his head, as though to say, let it go. Come on, people. Try to keep up any standards here. It's not about stars. It's... forget it.
What can you tell me about Cindy?
The artiste? Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them. Still...
She leans on her broom.
She leaves an old lady to her business. More than I can say for others.
That's all thanks. She mumbles some kind of a response and hacks something into her handkerchief. I'll ask.
Oh, you'll find plenty of Martins here. Don't you worry.
She smiles a gap-toothed smile when she hears you mention the name. What do you mean? I wasn't joking.
Brain. Someone played a trick on you. Martinez is a name for anyone who comes from Martinez. Like Jim Jamrock or Raoul Ravachol.
Jim Jamrock!
Oops. You really didn't get the joke there.
I thought it was obvious. Anyway, officer, we don't have the witness's name.
How about a young male in his mid-20s, dark hair, skinny build, smoker on the balcony, know where he lives?
Yes. I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right?
She looks at the other end of the hallway.
In the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower.
What's he in trouble for?
No trouble. I just wanted to talk to him. Do you know where he lives?
Talk?
Cleaning lady starts laughing, but it turns into a violent coughing spasm. She squeezes her broom, trying to catch her breath.
He lives upstairs in room
Nice.
28. Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there. He's usually home in the evening.
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony. See if he's home.
Thanks, I'm off. Beautiful, fantastic. Here's the exit. Can I, like, actually go in and out of this door now? Mayhaps. I can. Very nice. All right. Can we look at this one? No. Note reads, foreclosed by Bartonese Realty Associates. This isn't sketchy. Sea below looks cold and winter
A shift
gray.
in temperature. The air chills around you. Dust settles on the stony floor.
Rub your sides for
A
warmth.
former architect stands before a slice of window, a room plan in her hand. A cold wave has made the air in the building stand still and frozen, with temperatures falling down to -20 degrees Celsius.
Her face.
Is red from the cold. She's breathing on her fingers, clasping the plan. Traces of sadness are visible in her expression.
The plan?
Faint pencil lines on paper depict the same place, but a missing eastern wall connects the room with the neighboring apartment. Ideas for arranging the furniture have been jotted down.
Look around yourself.
It's clean and empty, with new tapestry embellishing the walls. A standard HB graphite pencil has fallen off a three-legged stool in the middle of the room.
Shiver. Finish thought. Cool. What's in here? Someone has torn down the wall. Old grocery list on the table and checks. Okay. Well, I like free stuff, so I'm not gonna complain about what I've just gotten. Okay, I've still got until like 2100 before I really need to like do anything. I want to do that karaoke.
Ooh, the piggies have learned how to saunter up staircases. I didn't think you could do that with hooves, but here you are.
That's right, we've evolved.
Yeah, I can see that. cool mutations.
That smell coming from her paint bucket. It's not paint. It's heavy fuel oil.
Is that heavy fuel
Red
oil?
dyed heavy fuel oil, intended for exclusive use in government vehicles, to be precise.
He says studying the contents of Cindy's bucket.
What did you think I was using? Aquarels? Sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself. Back in Jamrock.
She really did it. She's proud of it too.
Fumes are bad for you, okay? There's some clever cultural commentary.
We ain't seen nothing yet, Piggy Boo.
Cool. Catch you later, Cindy. Whatever you're into, miss. Oh. Above, tarps flap in the wind, forgotten hammers and nails rust. I've, like, practically earned back a lot of what I've already spent. Door is locked, you can't get in. At least as far as that room was concerned. I just need slightly over 6 more real. Everything's coming up, daisies. Is this Cindy's? I like the little cat on the pillow. Someone's been sleeping here recently. 100 tiny feet scurrying beneath the grate. The rats of the city. Enough cold to last for several winters. Smells of chemicals. Are these cutoffs? Are these cutoffs? Whoa, Kim, wait, what?
The pockets of these new jeans are perfect for sticking your hand into.
Alright, well,
Makes
they're not
you
cutoffs,
cool,
but they're still
calm,
good.
and collected.
Alright, I think this is the first pair of pants that we've come across.
Fingers brush against something soft yet crinkly. Hey, it's a chewing gum wrapper. It reminds you of the fruity juice of apricots. You should inspect it closer if you have time. Something about the wrapper's texture is familiar. Not familiar in a good way, you might say. There's pain in there somewhere.
These seem like sad pants now. +1 electrochemistry, -1 reaction speed. Oh, I'm not a fan of that. Like, what was my reaction? It was at 3. And okay. It's not terrible. +1 logic, -1 to authority. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Authority can take a hit. It's not been great. You know, you gotta try. I mean, I guess we can try. Let's party boots, rave top. Gotta get rid of that jacket. Get rid of that jacket. Look at that butt, though. Harry's got cakes, man. You need a full fashion show for every new article of clothing you get. Oh no. Hold on. Can I just want to hold new stuff. That's a look. That's an absolute look right there. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Well, hello. Someone seems to have found himself a bottle of alcohol.
Nope.
Oh, no, you don't. Not this one. That's not you. You? Light reflects off the green glass of the Commodore Red. The gods have been generous. Better pop it open before they change their mind.
I don't wanna.
Wow. The gods of mass production have made this alcohol container laughably easy to open. A child could have done it.
No, I'm not doing it.
Fine. We're not worried. You'll crawl back to this bottle soon enough. We'll give you another chance. booze always gives you another chance. Yes, it's merciful that way. It's your friend. Come back to it.
Suggestion,
We're all
no.
rooting for you.
No.
Not all of us.
Okay, thank you, Volition. Thank you. Wow, that was terrifying. Let's just go ahead and get rid of that. Immediately. And, put on my real clothes again. That's not the right shirt. That's the shirt that I wanted. And I do want to know what this looks like, though. I look like an absolute dweeb. We'll just put our RCM jacket back on. Was that everything? Boop, 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 boop. All right. Beautiful, beautiful pants. Go. Let's go. This is very good. The fashion in this game is very good. Can I not? Okay, we'll go back down. Alright. Sorry, gotta stretch for a second. Okay. This is the one that had the lock, right?
Yes?
No, Kim! I love you, buddy,
this door
but...
has been closed with a padlock.
Gotta...
A chalk drawer. What are you doing? You're trying to cut the body of the lock with the chain cutters, and it's really not working.
I believe it's the shackle you mean to cut, Detective.
Lieutenant points to the corroded loop with the gloved
He's
finger.
just trying to help. Don't take it bad. Relax.
Don't you think that's what I'm trying to do?
Perhaps you should give it another go.
I can't plus one because Kim pointed out the shackle.
The shackle snaps like a twig, and the lock falls to the floor with a little...
What if I had failed again?
It should be possible to enter now.
Oh no.
After you, Detective.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate you. Flamboyant poster for White Star. Real lithography? Flamboyant poster of... Oh wait. Photos of revolutionaries posing with guns. Books of critical theory on the monstrosities of capital and such. What's this? Is that a phrenology?
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Kras Marzov.
The like little bits on the top kind of look like a phrenological layout. Why does this tenant have a bust of Kras Mazov in his bedroom? Father Mazov, the hero of the working class.
The White Star, the photos on the wall. I think we have broken into the apartment of a young communard. How fitting. Whoever lives here definitely shares your enthusiasm.
He leans closer to inspect the photos of revolutionaries on the wall.
There aren't many communists around. Not after the revolution. Some youth still keep the ideology going, it seems.
Okay. Ooh. Revolutionaries love to pose with their guns. Oh! Look at this lounge jacket and a 9mm bullet. What does the lounge jacket give me? Where is it? There it is. Conceptualization. I like the esprit and visual calculus, but we're looking dapper. Don't know how I feel about that with the mustard pants. Alright, yeah, let's just get our RCM jacket back on. Why does anyone let me look the way I do?
There it is again. The scent of apricots with a touch of cinnamon. Smells like the end of some distant summer. The surface of another planet, or some ancient temple.
Ancient temple?
Yes, from the height of antiquity. A long, long time ago. Millennia ago. On an island of time you can never return to.
End of summer.
The sun sets into the sea, but the water does not boil. Instead, it turns to liquid gold. For a moment, the world's store of precious metals seems to increase dramatically, and you are rich. There is a movement next to you. The shuffle of a small coat, warm like the evening. But when you turn toward it, there's nothing there.
Where did it go?
Why are you talking to a gum wrapper?
Take a deep, deep breath.
Citrus, sweet. It seems to grow stronger, like a glow, with every breath you take, until a blossom of skin and flower petals erupts behind your closed eyes. Made of toffee, cream, and distance. You just had to take a dive. Your heart working overtime, trying to keep up with the panicked synapses firing all over your brain, moving liters of blood through you, panicking. Feels so familiar.
Put the wrapper away. I don't like the wrapper. Okay, balcony. I would love apricot flavored gum. Same! Please, can we make this happen? I love me some apricots. What's this? Curtains shift just a little. Someone is watching from within. Breaker box is full of cigarette butts and electric wires. Well, that doesn't seem very good. Take that money. Gotta take that money. Someone's growing rosemary, thyme, and a cactus.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security. Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Hold on a second. Apricot chewing gum scented one. You found a trace of entity who's been stalking you across the plains. Gloomstalker, the conglomeration, shadowy organization behind your downfall, possibly connected to the dreaded X something. Granted, it is impossible to determine its true identity, but you can remember where you first smelled its treachery. Yes, use the Tutti Frutti gum wrapper. Reconstruct the day you first breathed in her untrustworthy atoms.
Let's see if anyone's home. Knock on the door.
No one
Knock, knock.
answers.
Hello?
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening.
I mean, it's like almost 5 o'clock, man. He looks around, taking in the cold
We should
spring air.
return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good?
Sounds good. Tomorrow at 9 p.m.
Right here. Apartment number 28. Good, let's go.
Damn. Turns out it's quite tricky finding someone in a big apartment building. Don't worry. You'll get him. Remember, tomorrow. He's probably gone for today.
Okay. This door is apartment number 29. Complete silence. Whoever lives here isn't home. This door is apartment 30. Voices from within, singing along to some buoyant dance track. Okay. So then is this 20?
A weathered brown door. The number reads 20. Something smells good. Soup allongio. The lieutenant motions to you to go ahead and knock.
Knock, knock, hello?
This is the door. You already know it's the right door. This is going to be so hard.
Don't knock. Just leave. You don't need this. You don't need to sad it up.
Hold on, Kim. Should we discuss this before we move on? What should we do? What
You're
should we
right.
expect?
Let's talk this through.
He looks at the apartment door and lowers his voice a bit.
You hear light footsteps passing by the door and some folk music playing on the radio.
We have our first preliminary identification. In all likelihood, the deceased is the husband of Billy Méjean. We need to confirm this, as well as deliver the death notification to Billy herself. Now, delivering a death notification is never an easy task. There's a reason why it's often called the most stressful part of our job. This is why it's usually done in pairs. You got this. I'll be monitoring reactions, ready to act if necessary.
Do you have any advice on how to tell her he's...
Just don't say that you know how they feel. You don't.
Good advice.
No. Alright, I think I'm ready.
The lieutenant motions towards the door.
Hello? Hello? Who is it? The voice calls from the other side of the door.
Someone turns down the radio.
Is this Billy Majon's home? This is the police. Please open up. The police? A moment. Please, give us a moment. You're shuffling inside.
Tidying up. Nervously. There's fear in her voice.
She unlocks the door. Come in. The door is open. Woof. Oh, shit. I mean, I knew it was her, but it doesn't change the fact that it's awful. I am gonna look around real quick. Packages of humanitarian aid, macaronis. Some leftovers kept warm on the stovetop. Smells like buckwheat and onions here. Some leftovers kept warm on the stovetop. I'm going to unlock a thought slot. And we're gonna internalize the apricot chewing gum scented one. Windows covered in old newspaper clippings. Chalk drawn height chart for children's growth over the years. Textbook for high school, mathematics, trigonometry mostly. Posters of contemporary pop stars adorn the walls. Clock is ticking away with an odd cheerfulness. Oh, Billy.
It's you from the book stand. Did you come to bring my cockatoo back?
She smiles nervously before the smile vanishes from her face.
I don't think I introduced myself properly. I'm Billy. Would you like something to drink? Tea? Lemonade? We're out of coffee.
The lieutenant has taken off his foggy glasses and is busy cleaning them in his handkerchief for now. You're on your own here.
Okay.
He must feel vulnerable without his glasses. Is this why he's letting you take the lead?
Thanks, but I'm alright.
Is this about Victor, my husband? Is he in some kind of trouble again? I can come pick him up in the station if that's what.
She stops, her eyes trying to read answers from your face.
This is something much worse. Is he in a hospital? How bad is it?
Oh shit, we got super high for this impossible empathy thing. +4 because Kim is here! Sorry, that's super endearing to me! We identified the leather jacket, the library card, discussed things through with Kim. We've got the lieutenant's handkerchief. Sorry, okay,
You've done this before. Just keep your focus.
God, do I just say he's dead like that?
Yes. That's the most important thing.
I'm just... I don't know how to feel right now. I'm like... I feel so bad for her because A, I was harassing her constantly being like, do you got a missing husband? That sounds like you got a missing husband. Let me find your missing husband. And now it's like, oh, I feel like I kind of cursed it in some way. But then also like, Kim is here with me and that gave me a bonus and that's super precious. But also I have to tell this woman that her husband's dead and that's not precious. Ma'am, I'm very sorry to say, but your husband, Victor Majon, was found dead on the Martinez boardwalk. Right? A +4 bonus! Like, Kim means so much to me.
What did you say?
A great and terrible spike. The blood freezes in her veins.
Your husband, Victor Majon, is dead. I'm very sorry for your loss, ma'am. She touches her neck, her eyes pale like pearls in seawater.
But he was just...
She looks at the kitchen table where 2 cigarette butts are still in the tray.
But he was just here. Alive.
We understand this comes as a huge shock. I want you to know that me and my partner are here for you if you have any questions. Take your time, ma'am.
What happened to him?
She turns to you. Her neck and cheeks are covered with red blotches. Her double chin is shaking. It was an accident. He fell through a hole in the boardwalk and hit his head.
Was he drunk?
Alcohol may have played a role,
I
yes.
see. And you just found him there, lying in the cold. How long had he been there?
If you say 2 days maybe, it will be etched in her mind forever.
It's hard to say at this point.
She blinks, eyes welling up with tears, as her hand starts searching for something from the pockets of her dress.
Here.
Lieutenant takes out his handkerchief and offers it to the woman. She nods, slowly wipes away her tears. Is there anything we could, or anyone we can call for you? A friend, a family member, someone who would be here for you?
No. I just need to tell my girls.
The air gets sucked out of her lungs suddenly.
It burns like acid.
God. Should I call them? Should I tell them to come home?
No. A day.
No, they should know. They should know soon. If they were close with their dad, they should know soon. But I also trust empathy. Empathy's been very kind. So no, take a day to recover.
That's probably the right thing. Thank you.
If it were any of the other portions of my personality coming through, I would probably not listen to them, but I trust empathy, so...
Just tell me, what do I need to do next? Where is he? Can I see him?
We've taken him to the city morgue. The local coroner will be contacting you shortly to arrange the funeral. Here's his number in case you want to contact him earlier.
It's kind of stirring. The girls don't have to find out far away. For sure.
Is there anything else that the RCM could do for you?
No, I'll call you if something comes up. I'm still...
She rubs her face, runs her fingers over her cheeks that have become numb.
Thank you for telling me. I'll call if...
She runs out of breath.
These are her last reserves of strength. Her muscles will give in soon. Already, she starts to shake.
Again, I'm very, very sorry,
We should
ma'am.
step outside and talk.
Set the library card by her and leave the room. Oof. Sad karaoke, anyone? Kim?
You did well.
I'm so glad I hugged her. I'm glad you hugged her too. I didn't really have that. That never came up for me, but I'm glad that someone has, like, hugged her. Lieutenant says as soon as you've left the apartment, the balcony feels cold and quiet with a stunning view over the district. What now?
I'll call the station when we're finished with the day, and let them know the name of the deceased.
What about Billy and her kids?
They'll manage.
That's it?
That's it. We should get back to our case now that our duty here is done.
Alright, this is close then. Oh. That poor lady. Don't be afraid to say weird things. Oh, I know, game. Also my journal was all lit up. Is it because I've finished stuff? Right. We should... We've still got a few hours before I should, like, really do anything, so...
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10.
This apartment is supposed to be empty. Did you break in here? Excuse me? Of course not.
Scare them. Suspected of some big crime. There's no sweet talking your way in there. Be official.
Are you cooking morphine in there? Open the door so I can verify your identity. I don't need a warrant if I suspect there's been a break-in. Oh, come on! There's a pause before you hear the door being
That
unlocked.
was smart.
Lieutenant says, nodding toward the unlocked door.
Master Investigator, you just can't keep yourself away from locked and hidden places, can you?
I'm honor bound to investigate every square inch of this world.
Boy, the world's secrets were made for you. They wait patiently for you to uncover them.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. What was that thought that I got? Jamrock shuffle! By now it's cleared you like to look inside containers. You like to open doors and see what's behind them. Maybe secrets. Maybe more juicy containers. Let's be honest, you like all containers. Trash cans, utensil trays, manholes, coat pockets, secret containers left behind by the Philippian kings that hold forbidden relics. Okay, you haven't come across one of those yet, but one day. Wait, is that why you're so hell-bent on opening containers? Do you think you'll find the Holy Scepter in the Orb of Montagny? Whatever. I can get into this apartment now, and that's all that matters. Hi, ma'am. Blister pack of medicine peeks out of the box. You should take it. Looks like a fine mattress. Don't be ridiculous. You can hear it swarming with bugs. Montaigne. That makes sense.
Satisfied? My name is Marielle Charpentier, and I'm an agent with Martinez Realty Associates. I am not breaking in, as I have every right to be here. The keys, see?
She jingles a set of keys in her hand.
There are a lot of different keys there. More than 20.
I don't trust her.
Her voice is really cheerful, despite her obviously hating you.
Do you want to see my ID as well? You can't legally ask for it, but why not? Want to see my residence permit too?
She fumbles through her purse, fishing out a light paper-clad passport. I don't need your ID. I just need to ask you some questions.
Well, but please make it quick.
She really trusts
realtors. Back in La
realtors.
Delta in an hour.
Right. What are you doing here?
I need to get it ready for the next lease, but as you can see, the previous tenant completely trashed the place.
No offense to any realtors in chat. They know what they've done. Reprehensible. Who lived here?
It was some kind of a moribund old man who used to be a business owner. You'd think they'd make rent.
She stops, hesitating.
But that was months ago. Anyway, was there anything you wanted, or is that it? I'm in a hurry.
Who lived in the foreclosed apartment down the hallway?
Oh, that's another huge mess. The former tenant owes us 3 months of rent. 3. We closed the apartment and planned on auctioning off the valuables, but... And again, I have no idea how stupid mistakes like this can even happen. But Ron, when
Fucking
he
Ron.
closed the door, didn't close the neighboring door. And there's a hole in the wall.
So preppy. She's probably on some low-grade performance enhancers, like Preptide or Pericanine.
A hole in the wall. Can you believe it? And then the tenant ran off with his stuff. He's gone. The money's gone. Just like that.
She snaps her fingers.
Oh, it irks her. The incompetence.
Couldn't have been that much money. These apartments look pretty shabby.
These apartments are perfectly fine. They have gorgeous architecture, a million real view of the bay,
Uh-huh.
ventilation, neighbors, life, spark, and they are affordable. I'll tell you, Martinez has a future. In a few years, it's going to blossom with artists and creatives and those radio computer wizards.
It's as if they're real wizards, able to resurrect dead real estate and breathe life into bank accounts.
So wait, what happened with
Don't
the wall?
ask me what happened with the wall. I have no idea how we're going to find the time or resources to fix it. Both apartments are now unrentable. Both.
That's all, thank you. She replies with a smile, but her eyes remain glazed over. She's been waiting for you to leave. Yeah, well, she can get wrecked. Report back to the cleaning lady.
Give me a moment.
The cleaning lady still seems to be having some difficulty breathing. I didn't find any counterculture people in apartment 10. It was just the real estate agent setting up the room for new tenants.
I see. I hope some good people are finally going to move in. This place needs them.
Yes, radio computer wizards are coming. They're gonna save the place and the economy. No one is coming. There will be nothing but squalor unless we start killing real estate agents. Wow. Sure, everything will be fine. This apartment building needs slow change, imperceptibly slow.
Well,
she doesn't know what to say. She just coughs and repeats.
They're good people.
Cool. You're welcome. I solved the crime premium. We gotta go sing karaoke. You should probably head back and start working on that. Did she leave? That person is still snoring, I think. Oh my god. Okay. Let's go see if we can get karaoke set up, and then if we can, I'll send... Oh, I should send Kim off now. Kim.
Yes?
We gotta go to the body. We gotta go to the body, and I gotta send you off so you can go take the body away. And then you'll be gone, and then I can bother Gart, and you don't have to see me sad karaoke. Because I feel like that would be bad. You gonna ask him to leave by using "you seem to be following me"? I don't want to ask him to leave, though, is the thing. Like, I mean, I need him to...
is decomposing visibly now.
Oh,
Every
God.
hour, he looks less like a creature and more like a pile of intestines.
It's mostly that I like...
The lieutenant
I don't want to send him
adjusts
away
his
unless he
glasses
has to
and
go
takes
somewhere.
a deep breath.
So yeah, if we send him away now, I'll work alone for the rest of the day, but we're close enough to the end of the day anyway that it's gonna be fine.
Alright. I will need a little
Plus I get that
hand
good
carrying.
30 experience.
You take the hands, I'll take the legs.
Bag the corpse and drag it to the motor carriage. Boop, 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 boop. Because I love having Kim next to me, and I never want him to leave. Which is why I've been waiting, like, all day to send him to do his job. I should probably increase my drama, though, before we do the karaoke. So let's see. Clothes. I just want to make sure I don't have any negatives to drama at the moment. Okay. That's a -1 to drama. Ooh, I should also increase my esprit de corps so I can yell at asshole. Yeah, Inland Empire would be another good one to do. Conceptualization, physical instrument. I don't know that. Beautiful. Got that +2 drama. Oh, that's a look. I think I've got inland as high as I can with the things that I have. Yeah. I'd wear that. You'd rock it. Spleen and shivers. We'll go ahead and put this back on for the time being. Composure with the green shoes? Probably. It's negative to savoir-faire, though, which... What exactly does that do? Sneak under their noses. Okay, yeah, we don't necessarily need... we don't need that for right now. That's a look! That's a hell of a look! Oh, wow. Yeah, we're not sneaking for karaoke. I need everyone to notice. I also do want to yell at him, though.
Again?
He might be wearing a disguise.
Thank you, Drama. I am aware of that. I can't do anything because it's currently locked. But that's a 5 for Esprit, which is not bad. And I hit the wrong button. Okay, see you around. Gart! Let me sing!
Hey, was there something you needed?
Well, well. Bringing him that new bird sure made a difference in his attitude.
Gart, I need to sing karaoke
no, you
now.
Don't. It's not happening.
You're right, it's not the right time.
Will be
Okay, I'm gonna wait because there's not near enough people in here just yet. I think I have to wait until 2100. I was hoping that I could just set it up so that, like, at any point I could do the karaoke. But that seemed very, like, final, so we'll wait. Which is a bummer, because I wanted to end this... I wanted to end this session with us doing karaoke. But you know what? That might be a really good opening for next Saturday. So we'll mess around for another couple of minutes. Because what else? I need to just, like, get my bearings this late in. Ferdy Spruce, thank you for the follow. I really, really appreciate it. Plus I imagine more people will be here on this next Saturday, and that would be a great way to open up. So we'll wait. We'll wait on that. Talk to Titus, establish authority in the Hardy Boys. I could try that at this moment. Or... There's a lot of conceptualization going on around here. Pain threshold, shivers, volition. Ooh. I could try the doorbell again. Yeah, let's go ahead and try the doorbell one more time. You gotta see the karaoke. Faye, hey! Yeah, like I said, I think... Because I want to do it when there's plenty of people in the whirling. And I don't think that happens until about 2000 hours. So that might have to wait until next Saturday. Been lurking for a minute. Thank you, streamer. Enjoyed my lurk. I appreciate lurkers. We love you guys. Every view helps, even if you're regardless of whether you're in chat or not. I'm happy that you have enjoyed the stream.
With a matrix of push buttons lists all
Oh,
the
that's
companies
so low.
in the East Delta.
Hold on. I need to let's leave right quick. Volition. What can I do to increase my volition? I thought I had some stuff. Authority. I guess I don't. Yeah. I'm doing well, Faye. How are you? Did I not look at this?
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic. No.
Oh, not
These
today.
These tracks are not interesting. Let the street sweeper just sweep them.
That's gotta be my car. Anywho, I'm doing well, Faye. Thank you for asking. Doing good with streaming with Kester, but chaos. Her puppy chewed through her internet cable mid-thrill. Oh no! The joys of having puppies. Am I right? Oh, I hope she can get it fixed soon. That is pretty funny though. But I hope she can get it resolved. Oh goodness. Thank you, Allie, for being on top of all the shout-outs. We appreciate it. Yeah, oh my god.
You look at everything.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
This isn't case related, you think?
What kind of vehicle drove through here?
Hard to say.
Oh, okay. I mean, you would think so. Okay, can we...
Old call box. attacks with...
Let's go ahead and try it, I guess.
No.
No, we failed.
Hold on. The last thing you need in your life is more hysteric emotions.
Alright. Alright, this is probably the best place to call it for tonight, then. Yours have started multiplying. Mine always seem to go missing. I'm, like, super short on HDMI cables at the moment, specifically. No, you know what? Let's get some authority going here. Let's get these hardy boys to bow down to me and my physical prowess. We have like one or two lying around. HDMI cables are elusive fuckers. So true. I had, no joke, I know I had like at least 8 extras outside of like the 2 or 3 that I used for my computer and my consoles. And now the rest have like all vanished. And I don't know where they are, and it's like, where'd you go? But why'd you go? Half-light? Half-light's good for intimidation, isn't it? They want authority specifically. They're in a in a box of cords somewhere. Or in a bag, right? It'll be like the one place that I was certain I had checked like 3 or 4 times. But not actually. Okay, hold on. What is... Authority's at 6. That's not terrible. I probably
Looks
did check
like
3 or 4
the
times.
circus left town, but the clowns are still
Oh my
here.
god, you ain't hot shit, Titus. Hop off. Godly. Okay. Take an aggressive step closer.
The room is silent. The leader does not flinch. Get further in there. Escalate.
Tilt your head from side to side, cracking
What
your
the
neck.
fuck is this? You wanna fuck with me?
Open and close your fist.
He hunches forward. His right hand starts tapping a quick little rhythm
I'm
on
gonna
his thigh.
die.
Tap, tap. This guy's tough. Get the eye twitch going. You need to look scary. What do you think you're doing? You hear, but his mouth isn't moving. It's the tension in his shoulders speaking.
What are you
I
doing?
can do this all night long. His clenched fists say, their knuckles turning white. I'm young. You're 50,000 years old.
I'm only 50,
Do
thank
not
you.
explain or defend yourself. Attack.
That time I've killed more than once. I can feel it in me. Be ugly. With all the abuse I've taken, I'm still walking, talking, ready to get into this fight. At my age, you will be dead. You're impulsive. You'll get in a fight. You won't win.
No, you're not. You're frail and your nerves are frayed. Old sadness weighs you down.
Keeps me strong, no.
Refuses to budge. You failed here. A weakness is a weakness, not a strength. Time to speak now. With words.
Nah, we'll just get going for now and we'll call it here before I totally fuck up my save because I'm trying to kill some time. Oh god. Alright, confirm. Oh boy. This was a time. Things happened. We did not die. And we did explore the fishing village, which was super exciting. I was excited about it, at least. We still haven't located our cryptid scientist, but I think I might not have gone south enough to find him just yet. But this at least lays like a pretty good foundation for this next weekend when we pick this back up. So I'm stoked about that. I can't keep going on and on about how much I love this game. It's so good. It's so good. But, yeah. So I guess let's go ahead and start setting up a raid, figure out where we're gonna go, from here. raid recommendation. Perfect. This game is amazing. It's so good. See, I have no idea how to say that, but we can definitely check them out. Hold on a second. Playing some No Man's Sky. I'm here for this. All right, let's go ahead and set up that raid for Zay. Yeah, as always, thank you everyone for being here. It's been a good, chill Sunday, which we love. We love that for us. I think, so I know I said I was gonna pick up Death Stranding this next week. I lied. I think we're gonna start, or pick back up Resident Evil 7, because we are less than a month away from Resident Evil 8. And I want us to get through 7 before that happens. I will probably play Death Stranding on my own time. I really like the game. I get bored streaming it, though. So we may not pick that series back up, and I am sorry. But, you know, it is what it is. I will definitely still talk about it in the Discord if people are interested in, like, my thoughts or, like, what's going on in my game. I might even stream it in the Discord if people want to, like, hang out with me while I'm playing it. But, otherwise, yeah, we'll start Resident Evil 7, play through that until we're done with it. I don't imagine it'll take us 4 weeks. It'll probably take us a week or 2. But I'm ready to do that. Anyway, we're about to raid. I love you guys. We'll see you later. Have a great night. Bye!